Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and welcome back to a brand new Lego Live build. Today, we're going to be putting together, finally, a couple of days late, but as they say, better late than never. We are putting together the set that is number 76165. It is from Lego Marvel Superheroes. It is, more specifically, I guess, from Lego Marvel Studios Iron Man. It is the Iron Man helmet. I've put together in the past the Carnage helmet. I've put together in the past the Venom helmet. And now, of course, to finish the trifecta of all three Marvel busts that they have released so far, today we will put together the Iron Man helmet as well. Good morning to all of you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you do, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't yet, turn on your notifications, and of course, guys, if you are in a position to go on ahead and support the channel beyond that, consider becoming a member. Link is at the top of the description. Let's get rocking and let's get rolling. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How are we all doing? How are you guys all doing? How is everybody doing? Avengers stream? Joseph R. I will still be doing Avengers stream. E3 today, yes. What time is the conference at? Is it 9? I honestly don't remember. When was the conference? There's a Marvel announcement today. Which one? Fragments? Colix Gaming says, how you doing? I'm doing very well, Colix. Thank you so very much for being a member. I appreciate the support. It's very hot outside. Yes, indeed. It is very, very hot outside. Although that's the weird thing about, like, when it gets really warm outside, you start to have using, if you have the access to air conditioning, you start having to use the air conditioning, and then it gets really cold inside. So you have to start wearing, like, inside you're wearing hoodies. Outside you got to wear like shorts and a t-shirt, you know? Ooh, I like that. Look at that cool design. That's really cool. You're going to be building the... Oh, I almost lost this. Okay, good thing I noticed the stickers. You're going to be building the Lego head for Boba Fett. Cool. It's 40 minutes, Blitz. Fragments, what are you talking about? It's in 40 minutes? Is that what you're saying? Are you talking about the Square Enix conference? Is that what you're talking about? How are you wearing a hoodie? It's 100 degrees. Not in air-conditioned basement. It's pretty darn cold, actually. Ooh, look at that. That actually looks really sick. So you have a nice little roundup. Yo, I'd love if they did that. That would be sick. Give me a helmet for each one of these. And then like almost like a Hall of Armor, but for the helmets. That would be so cool. So you have a little bit of a roundup here in a couple of different languages about what is the inspiration behind the set. And then, of course, the instructions for how to put together the set. Anything else interesting in the back? Just a nice little summary of all the pieces. Yep. Okay, cool. So let's get to work. What's at 1 p.m. EST? I'm not sure. I think Fragments is saying that. Is that when the Square Enix conference is at? Wait, there's no way that the Xbox conference is at 1 p.m. I thought it was at nighttime. Wait, are you serious right now, guys? Hold up. Are you guys legit pranking me, or are you serious? This is gonna be so awkward. If I was honestly under the impression that the Xbox conference, I was like 100% confident that it was at... Oh boy. Okay, well, I guess let's start the clock, and I gotta build mega fast. Oh boy. Okay, let's go. Mega fast building, chat. Chat! Do you think that it's possible for me to get this done, chat? Give me your estimates, your guesstimates, I would even say. If you end the stream, yeah, I'm just like, bye. See you later, guys. Not doing the stream anymore. People are saying, no, it's not possible. Well, that's if you were just a mere mortal, then it's not possible. But if you're me, it is more than possible. It is probable. Hold up. Am I doing this right? I'm getting too cocky here. Go, Blitz, go! Thank you, Eli. Thank you for the positive vibes, Eli. Okay, we're good. Then I just need triangle pieces for all these pieces. It's interesting that this set actually does not start to get built the same way that the Venom and Carnage heads are. So that's kind of intriguing. Something different by comparison. I should probably actually spill these pieces out as well. Yo, thank you so very much for the first super chat. Samurai Cobra says, Blitz, are you not streaming Microsoft? I would like to stream Microsoft. I just was under the impression that the Microsoft conference is happening clearly way later than I had anticipated. For some reason, I thought it was at 9 p.m. I've been just notified by chat that it's at 1 p.m. Hey, Blitz just showed up. What's up, man? So I'm going to try to do my best to get as far along in this as I can possibly get. Whoa. And then we're going to rock and roll with the Microsoft conference. But the community post still works. What are you talking about? For some reason, my membership has gone, so I'll have the emotes and badges next to my name, and I did not leave the channel. Huh. Is there anybody else who's a member right now, or is it for everybody? Oh, no, Fragments is working. I don't know, Scorpion. Maybe it's... I don't know, maybe it like canceled if you didn't renew it or something like that. I don't know, honestly. But it's weird because you said that the community post is working. So maybe you just got to give it some time, possibly. You know? Yeah, Tux is working. Scott Grevitt is working. Amaretsi Cow is working. So I'm not sure. Sorry. Unfortunately, I don't know what's, I guess, the cause of it. Hold up. Am I doing this right? Oh, no, I'm not. I think it's this piece. Yep. Down, down. It's a really weird color. Like, I feel like this is kind of close to Iron Man's color, like in the movies, but still, it just feels a little off. Like, it seems a little more orangey than what I would personally think of when I think of Iron Man, but I don't know. I guess we'll see once it's further along. Then we could really make a judgment call on it, because right now it's a bit difficult to say one way or another, you know? When is the Mario Odyssey stream? The next Mario Odyssey stream, I should say, will be tomorrow. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Let's react to the Xbox E3 event. Yes, I will be doing that. Even though it's in like 30 minutes. But we'll still try to figure it out. Hold up. What did I mess up over here? Oh, I didn't mess up anything. Okay, so where does this go? I guess this goes across this bit. Huh. Okay, that's kind of odd. I suppose that has to go here. What do you guys think about the color? Do you think that it's a little bit off or no? Yo, Ruben Priest, thank you so very much for the Tubakaroo super chat. Much appreciated, man. Thank you so very much for your support. Saying, where did your username come from? I was trying to come up with a name, and I was sitting out there in the sun, and then out of nowhere, here comes Transformer dropping down from the skies, and it happened to be Blitzwing, and I was like, perfect. That's a great name. The color's good. I don't know. I find it. I want to see what it looks like, obviously, when we're further along, but I just think the color's like way off. This does not look very Iron Man to me. Like, it looks a little too matte finish, if that makes any sense. Like, it seems like, obviously, they couldn't do a metallic finish, which would have been incredible if they ever did that. But it just seems very off right now. Blitz, what do you think about the new season of Fortnite? I like it. I'm a fan of the new season of Fortnite. I know some people are not, and that's perfectly fine. In fact, I would say that that's kind of a good thing, right? Because you want to have a certain element of disagreement. You don't want everybody to just overwhelmingly be like, yeah, it's incredible, it's the best. So I would argue that it's actually a good thing that there is some disagreement for it. Are you excited for Indy 5? Not really. I'm sure I'll watch it. I mean, at this point, to be honest, I'd probably watch any movie at a movie theater. But I also, like, I'm not a huge Indiana Jones fan, so I don't want to be lying to you and being like, oh yeah, I'm so excited, you know, and like manufacturing like a fake enthusiasm for it. So I'll check it out for sure, but I'm not like overly excited for it, if that makes any sense. Ruben Priest, thank you so very much for another super chat support. Thank you for the $1 super chat. I think the potential is for one of my favorites. For what? HJ Jr., what are you talking about? What has the potential to be one of your favorites? The new Indiana Jones? Is that what you're speaking to? Akeem Knight, how are you, man? Thanks for tuning in. Steen, what's up? Or Stein, sorry, maybe is your name. Oh, it has the potential to be one of your favorite seasons. Oh, cool. That's good to hear, man. It's awesome. Especially because, like I said, I think some people have already had a pretty early turn on the season. It seems like not a whole lot of people are remaining particularly enthusiastic about it. So happy to hear that you seem to be enjoying it. So that's cool. Is that the right spot? Hold up. Yes, it is. Brian G, thank you so very much for your support. Thank you so very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Thanks for tuning in, man. The new Fortnite season is good. No! I've lost a piece! No, we're good. Everybody calm down. What are your thoughts for Loki? For me, it's all right. It's my favorite Disney plus Marvel show so far. Like, as far as just like the first episode, I don't think I liked the first episode for any of the other ones as much as I do Loki. Did you hear about the Black Panther gameplay? Yes, I did hear about the Black Panther gameplay, and I saw everybody that was tagging me about what it is actually going to look like. It actually looks a little bit different than what it did in that trailer that they released, which I suppose is kind of surprising. But I guess time will tell what it actually will wind up looking like. Wait, I forgot about the Loki movie. There is no Loki movie. What are you talking about? You mean the Loki TV show? Because there's no Loki movie, so I'm not really sure what you mean. Sheesh! That's a great meme. Will you stream the Xbox thing? Yes, I will stream the Xbox thing. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I completely messed this up. This is the other way around. Loki seeing his own... Oh, well, don't spoil it, Phase Toxic. There might be people who haven't seen it yet. Come on, man. The show has been out for like a hot second. Yo, Fragments, thank you so very much for the Tubakaroo super chat. Much appreciated. Saying, will there be a Blitz stage later after the conference? Possibly. Possibly, Fragments. Hey, Brian G, dude, thank you so very much for the support, man. Much appreciated. Thank you. Welcome to the Blitz Army. Let's get some Blitz Army hype for the one and only Brian G, our first member of the day. Thank you so very much for your support, Brian G. Welcome, Corporal Brian G. Hold up. Have you watched every Marvel movie? Yes, I have watched every Marvel movie. Blitz Army hype. Thank you, Tuck. Thank you, Tyler Garrett. Thank you for welcoming the newest member. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. I like the build, the engineering behind this little area. Oh, whoops. Hold up. Should I not have done... Oh, okay. Well, I kind of jumped ahead, assuming that it's going to be the same thing for both. So, let's slow it down. Slow your roll. Okay. There we go. And then we do a similar-ish thing over on the opposite side. Okay, done. That's one done. We got Black Panther details today from Marvel's Avengers. Cool. Did you watch England versus Croatia? England won 1-0. I did not get a chance to watch that, but I'll definitely check out the highlights. I always do. I've almost finished all the Marvel movies. Nice, dude. Congrats. Congratulations. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Printed. Cool. Non-stickers. Cool. Neat. You gotta like that. That's always cool when they do that sort of thing. Okay, so we got 1, 2. Then we do the opposite side. Similar things. Then we do this. Then we grab that. Then we take this. Then we take that. Then we put this. Then we put that. Then we're done here. Then we're done there. Then we grab this. Look at this rhymes, guys, I'm dropping, huh? Maybe I should do a mixtape, huh? Maybe, just maybe, I need to do a mixtape. I'll call it the cringe tape. Okay, and then we do that once more. Bruh, Twitch still doing the DMCA thing for E3? I mean, it's probably a good thing, to be honest. Right? Oh, hold up. Are you trying to say that you can't do the Xbox conference live stream? Is that what you said? Nice. Look at that. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. And the color combinations here are just kind of bizarre, honestly. So bizarre. How bizarre? So bizarre. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do you see the new Monsters Inc? It's called Monsters at Work. No, I have not seen the new Monsters Inc. I didn't even know there was a new Monsters Inc. So that is news to me, to say the least. Where's the other one of those? Do, 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 do. You got a Darth Vader like this? Cool. How was that build? Was that a fun build or no? Bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Mm, mm, mm. What is the worst Marvel movie that you have watched? Thor: The Dark World. That movie was kind of bad. Well, not kind of. That movie was bad. It was a fun build, but it took a long time. Interesting. Because this one's, I would say, are pretty quick. Again, especially relative to the Daily Bugle. After I built the Daily Bugle live, everything else seems to be relatively quick in comparison. So, were you able to clarify, is it a possibility to do co-stream for the Xbox conference? Or no? For the person that was bringing that up. I think that was it Fragments? I don't know if that was Fragments. Maybe it was Fragments. Maybe it wasn't. That was my bad. Okay, let's just do these first. Johnny Lawrence, what's up? That's the next step. Come on, Blitz, pick up the pace, bro. Build Doctor Strange. How would you like me to do that? Just abandon this and just start building a Doctor Strange custom? Or what's your suggestion? Because I'll consider it, if you could clarify what you actually mean. Okay, we got these little panels coming in hot right here. Maybe not. Oh, because I'm boosted. There we go. So that's what we got so far. Build the Star Wars ones? I'm not a huge fan of... Like, I'm not going to display it, and so because of that, I don't really want to build it, because I know it's just going to sit there, and I'm never actually going to, like, display it or anything like that, so I hope that makes sense. Whereas with the Marvel ones, I know I'm gonna... Well, not that I'm gonna. I already do have them on display. So... I don't mind going out of my way to build them. You know? Okay, that's nice and solid. That's nice and solid. This is getting crazy, guys. The details are coming in hot. Okay, so this, whoops, goes over onto there. Really? Okay. This is a much more like looser build, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like there's a lot of points where I'm like, structurally, I don't know how sound this thing is going to be, but I guess I shouldn't really judge it until we're further along the way. And like, once we're further done, then I could probably make a judgment call and be like, hey, yeah, this is good, or this is bad, or this is this, or this is that, you know? But I just dropped the rhyme at the drop of a dime. Da-da. Oh! No! Mistakes were made, chat! Chat! Mistakes were made! But mistakes were corrected. Okay, so I think that this is a panel for either the head. It seems like it is the head. So it just connects flat, I suppose? Or does it connect like this? Like, how far along is this thing supposed to be? 'Cause I feel like it's supposed to be like that. And I would be correct about that. Whoa. Okay, well, here's a perfect example of what I was getting at. Oh, boy. This is definitely not the most well thought out building instruction. It seems to be a lot more flimsy than what I'm used to with Lego. I feel like Lego generally tends to be a bit more sturdy. Okay, so hold up. Which side is this? I don't think it matters, but just in case. Okay. There's that. Is that right? Yeah, it is right. But you got 15 minutes left. Well, I'm wondering, like, can it even be streamed? Or is it not a thing for this one? Hold up. How the heck did I miss all that? Was there stuff like that on this one as well? There was. Looks pretty good. What the heck is this? Okay, that's not good. Okay, that's not good. Okay, that's not good. This is an extra piece. So... Wait, is this further? I'm gonna have to figure this out. Give me a second. I obviously have missed. I think it's up here. Yep. Does this thing come with the... Oh my god, look at those gold pieces. That actually looks sick. Dang it. I wish it had the... I thought I had one. Give me a second. Da-da. Da-dee-da-dum. How do I... There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I did everything correctly. So I just forgot this step. There we go. That's what it is. I thought it goes inside. Sweet. Okay. 3 bags in. We're going to need to figure this out, chat. Do we end and keep building after? Or what I could do is I could probably actually bring up the E3 stream. What would you guys want to see? E3 or keep going with the Lego stream? What do you guys want? Dual. Mr. Hot, thank you so very much for the $5 super chat. You building Iron Man. I have nosy every head. Nosy? I have nosy. What does that mean? Is that like a British expression or something? I have nosy every head. Is that like nearly maybe? I don't know. From Lego, it is from Smiths. Okay, so people are saying dual stream. Okay, so give me a second. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have to turn off the music. I'm going to have to find the stream. Did Twitch start streaming it already? Let's find it. Let's find it. Here's what we'll do, chat. Whoa. Okay. Calm down. Where is the... Wouldn't Xbox be streaming it? I thought Xbox would be streaming it. Okay, there. They are streaming it. Sorry, guys. Sometimes the music, it just takes hold of me. And I just immediately, as you see, I just bop. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. This bop is just unbelievable. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do. Okay, first off, Samurai Cobra is gonna give me nearly a heart attack. Thank you so very much for the $9.99 super chat. Blitz Skywalker could be at Microsoft or could be at a future game show later today. Are you gonna stream it? And are you gonna stream Square Enix? Are you excited for it? I'm gonna stream Microsoft right now. We're gonna do a co-stream because that's how we do. We're big braining it. So we're gonna do... Has this ever been done before? Has this ever been done before, chat? Oh my goodness, this music! It's just taken hold of me! Bam! Yo, this music is legit bopping. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, well, that's not what we needed. Bam! Check it! Check it! Check it before we wreck it! Bada bing, bada boom! What's good? Yo, this has never been done before. A Lego / everything else stream. Okay, so here's what I'll do. We're gonna keep building for now. If anything goes wrong, you guys gotta let me know, like, because I have 2 screens now closed, okay? Okay. Let's keep going. And then as soon as I'm done, then we'll transition to just full screen. What is this piece? That's cool. Obi knows Code Kenobi. That's a great name. What's up, man? How How did it? I'm boosted. I'm boosted, chat. This music is fantastic. It's the guy from Fortnite. Can you imagine if there's people like, if you're a kid and you've never heard of Halo, and the only way that you know of Halo is because of the character from Fortnite? That would be funny. That's when you feel like a boomer. You're like, hey, this character has appeared in other things? Really? What? Like what? Oh, whoops. Sorry, pardon me. Kind of got ahead of myself there. I'm not supposed to attach that yet. Yo, this be bopping though, huh? Eat it all now? Are you okay, Lauren? Lego is not to be consumed, Lauren. Lauren, you seem to be having a bit of a moment, Lauren. A bit of an odd moment, I would say, Lauren. Okay, so where's the back? Is this the back? I think this is the back. Whoa. As I proceed to completely break the entire build. Can you imagine, guys? After everything. Oh, I swear these triangles, they didn't want to stay on. Just stay, please. It's probably because of my strength, chat. Yeah, so you see the other builds all started with this step first, where they would have you build the base initially. That would be painful. That would be just not even painful. That's just a bad idea. Just don't do it. Life advice with Blitzwinger. Don't eat Lego. Life advice with Blitzwinger. Segment over. After following your last stream for 7 hours, I fell asleep 20 minutes before the end. Well, thanks, I suppose. Thanks for trying to stick through it. Many people were done and gone much earlier than that. So, thank you. Thank you so very much for your support. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yo, Microsoft, I gotta give it up to you guys. You guys nailed it with the music. This is so good. What are they revealing at Xbox or whatever? They're gonna show video games. Have you ever broke a Lego piece? Not as far as I know. I think they're quite sturdy usually. So I've not really had any experiences like that I could speak of. Oh, they heard me. They were like, yo, you want another beat? Here you go, Blitzwinger. This is for you, my guy. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you, Microsoft. Much appreciated. This is the part where the entire chat calls me a sellout. Go ahead, chat. Go ahead. Hashtag sellout. Hashtag sellout. Probably makes sense that you don't want to put this piece down. How am I even going to get this? Okay, I didn't think this through, chat. Chat, this might be the first time that I have to break a Lego piece. Hold up. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, maybe if I could get this corner off. Yeah, we'll get this off. As it goes flying across the table. Hashtag sellout. Thank you, chat. Thank you. I would sell out in a heartbeat, chat. I wouldn't even think about it twice. Instantly. Microsoft comes with a bag. I would be like, done. Where do I sign? Let's go. Because the sellout, you know, that's how it is. Sell out things. If you only knew, guys. If you only knew how many times I could have sold out. Okay. Done. Do you have any good recommendations for nothing? What? Do you have any good recommendations for nothing? I suppose nothing? I'm confused by why would you want a recommendation for nothing? Wow, this is so weird. Like, it really is a completely different build. Like, even the stand is built differently to the Carnage and Venom head. So it looks like they made an adjustment after maybe the reception for this set and like re-engineered it somewhat, because this is built differently, which is interesting. Come on, please. Yeah, work. It's built different, just like me. Yep. It is built different, just like me. Have you answered my question? Are you going to stream the future game show? Oh, sorry. No, I'm not going to. Didn't the future games happen yesterday? And no, I will not be doing a stream for just Square. Although I am excited to see what they announce. Particularly Marvel Avengers. That's the thing I'm most excited for. And, of course, there's a rumored Guardians of the Galaxy game that they're working on, which is interesting. Should that come to fruition, I'd be stoked for that. So, this just goes here? Yeah, very different order of events on this. I love that they use actual gold pieces. I wish they would have done a gold effect for the red pieces as well. Or like, not gold, sorry. What am I saying? A metallic effect is what I meant to say. Chat? Sorry, flipped camera, not used to it. That's what we got so far. I swear, if these triangles fall up... Oh my goodness, whoever engineered this little triangle, what were you doing? What do you have? The world's smallest hands? It just does not want to stay on there. Anytime you bump something, it just goes flying off. Small hands. Let's get some SMOL in the chat. Yo, by the way, chat. You guys thought, if I didn't take the moment to ask you guys, I legitimately think I might have been able to get this done before the stream even started. You guys questioned me. Look at this pace I got going. 1 minute. If I didn't stop for that, like, 10-hour break, I think I would have had this, chat. Blame it on the chat. Blame it on the chat. All right, now is the really important moment. I can't mess this up, because if I mess up and make the eyes crooked, it's going to be very awkward. Okay, sticker number 2 goes here. Oh, it's starting. That's a lot of warnings. Warning, warning, warning. Let's get some what's called poggers in the chat. Very highly anticipated event. The most highly anticipated, in fact, I would argue. Right? All right, here we go.
20 years.
Whoa, it's Mr. Top. Wait, what? No leather jacket?
Like you, this is a moment I always look forward to. I love seeing the new games, crossing my fingers for my favorites to return, hoping for a few surprises. Most of all, though, I love seeing everyone
How's the audio?
world come together and celebrate what games mean to all of us. And I think, you know, this past year, they've meant even more. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you for the support you give us.
Thank you for being with us.
Xbox is turning 20.
20.
And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the friendships we've had that whole time. At Bethesda, we believe video games do one thing better than anything else.
Okay.
They transport us. Through art and technology, there's real magic when you step into a new world and can make it your own. We've traveled the worlds of Elder Scrolls, of Fallout, and now, for the first time in over
We're headed to
25
space.
years, we're creating a new universe with Starfield. Set hundreds of years in our future, it's an epic about hope, our shared humanity, and answering our greatest mystery. It's a game we've dreamt of playing, and it wasn't until now that we have the hardware, the technology, and the team who's hard at work at home to make that dream a reality. We're excited to finally share our first in-game teaser.
Why does the music sound like Star Wars? Doesn't it? The music sound like I don't know, a bit Star Warsy.
Constellation Starship Frontier. We have you on scanners. Performing road systems check.
11/11/22. Spoiler alert. Have they been to the future? Is that when Musk is going to launch peoples to Mars? Starfield. We didn't get any gameplay, so just a bit more of contextualizing. Another Mass Effect? No, it's not a Mass Effect. It's Starfield. And it seems like it's going to be a PlayStation/Xbox exclusive, which is kind of funny because that's what they said it was not going to start being. Remember? Hey guys, don't worry. When we bought Bethesda, it doesn't mean that our games are only going to be available on Xbox. First game that we announced that's new. It's an Xbox exclusive.
Games in the world. From Todd Howard and the team at Bethesda Game Studios. A groundbreaking game. And yes, it's exclusive. Welcome to the Xbox.
I swear, didn't they say that they were not going to do exclusives?
Am
I wrong about that?
Proud to be here today celebrating games. Because although it's been an incredibly tough year, I am grateful that games have been such an important source of joy and connection. We are committed to forging the next.
No, Max,
era
you're
of
wrong.
gaming,
Okay.
conjuring
My bad.
worlds never before possible.
I thought they
Unlocking
said
play
we're not going to
across
make our
all
games
devices,
exclusive.
and delivering the power of games to everyone. And now we get to share that quest with Bethesda. Not just as partners, but as one team, united in bringing the very best games to more people everywhere. So today, we get to reveal more of what's to come. We have an amazing show, 30 titles, 27 in Xbox Game Pass. And of course, every single console title you'll see today is optimized for Xbox Series X and S, offering next-gen performance, speed, and features. We get to work with the best studios on Earth. Next is something truly riveting. The latest entry in the haunting and evocative franchise created by GSC Game World, Stalker 2. Coming first to Xbox Series.
Wait, there's a video
consoles
game called
and
Stalker 2?
PC. This will be a true next-gen experience, targeting 4K resolution and ray tracing. Let's take a look at what you'll get to play when it launches next year.
Okay, let's take a look at Stalker 2. It is a little odd that they were hyping up the idea of like, yo, we're becoming more and more of a monopoly. Isn't this exciting? Yeah, let's put some epic music behind it.
Готово.
Русский!
Пошли они нахрен.
Whoa, that's rude.
Спасибо тебе.
Спасибо тебе.
Многим сталкерам жизнь спас.
Okay, I love that they actually picked people who speak the language and it's not horrible accents. I respect that. Русский.
Вот поэтому я ни в какие разборки и не лезу. Не хочу пулю поймать.
I mean, it's a little awkward delivery, but not bad.
И маслиной я уже лучше пулю выберу.
Like, it does seem like somebody reading a script, like speaking Russian, but still. At least it seems like we're getting something where it's like, finally, the Russians are not the bad guys. Although, who knows? It's probably gonna flip.
Вот ты говоришь, а я прям вижу красоту эту. Не первый год в зоне, вроде примелькалась уже, а каждый день удивляет.
Зона надоесть не может. Говорят, ты знаешь, где вход в фундамент.
Is this supposed to be? Hold up.
Узнаешь мотив?
What's this in the background? It's Xbox's E3 show.
Это культура. А ты одно и то же по кругу лобаешь.
Сам же просишь. У меня музучилище, если что.
О,
I don't understand. Did I mess up?
прощения. Может, вам кучёна? Профессура. Они вам лабораторию найдут.
No, because these were 2x4s.
Да пошел ты. Зря ты так с друзьями. Ты же его на вылазки таскаешь.
Чего-чего, а дружбы в зоне я точно не встречал.
Это верно.
Он мучился.
Нет.
There it is.
Это
Found it.
хорошо. Он этого не заслужил.
А пулю заслужил. Жаль, что ты так с ним поступил.
That guy looks like Robert Pattinson, no?
Считаешь, я не думал, как обойтись без его смерти? Она не могла быть свободна, пока он жил. Зато теперь посмотри на нее. Нет, Скиф, я не отдам ее никому. Зона дала мне жизнь, новую жизнь. Жизнь, которую я готов вернуть, если потребуется. Я буду защищать ее. Всегда. Охренеть.
Похоже, пора.
И куда ты теперь?
В Припять. Нужно с ним поговорить.
Удачной охоты, сталкер.
Stalker. Cool. I didn't even know this was a game. Heart of Chernobyl, April 28th, 2022. Seems like, again, heavy promotion of the Game Pass, which, to be fair, is the best value in video games. No doubt. Wait, is this Back for Blood?
We're surviving here.
Oh, okay.
Rebuilding. Surviving's not enough. We've got to fight. No, we don't need to do anything. All right, when was the last time you saw written in any numbers?
I'm almost done, chat.
Hang in there, Holly. No rest for the wicked.
Let's go.
Through here. Come on. God, I love Mondays. Another day in paradise.
Thank you so very much for the super chat. I'll read that in a sec. Oh, cool. This was something that they didn't confirm yet, right? Was you get to play as the zombies. Buckle up, Buttercup.
Let's make it count.
That's very cool. Back for Blood, October 12th. There's another horror game, by the way. When yesterday we were talking about, oh, there's lots of horror games, I forgot about this one. That's another one that you could add to the list. Is this gonna, how is this gonna clip? Huh? Because this does not seem to want to. This is definitely copywritten. I think. Avalanche Studios. Oh! Everything just broke! Muted here because I think that this is a copywritten song, I'm pretty sure. Contraband. Another Game Pass game. Play it day one with Game Pass. Cool. Okay, did I rebuild that successfully? I think I did. And now I have to figure out how to make this fit without making everything broken. Well, it's not going to. I don't get it. Unless if this is literally supposed to be pushed up.
From beyond the horizon, a new danger is coming on the tides, and the one who might stop this ruin, trapped for all forever in the sea of the damned. Now to save
Sea of Thieves, right?
Life, you must start by saving the life of one.
Oh, didn't realize we had company. Captain Jack Sparrow.
Whoa, that's
Must
cool.
bet you already knew that.
The art style actually makes it look a little like Disney Infinity.
Because of the treasure Jack stole.
It's Captain Jack Sparrow.
Followed him here. And if it's not stopped, this world will sink into shadow.
This sea holds many secrets.
Ah, a new body at last.
All I can do is show you the way.
From what I hear of this so-called Sea of Thieves, it's nothing but cursed crews, bloodthirsty mermaids.
I'm just double checking if I did everything correctly. And I did.
Ah, yes. And now, one Davy Jones. Hello? Well, I believe that now is the perfect time to use these cannons.
A world without the eternal abyss is a world that refuses to face the truth. Nothing lasts forever. Destroy them!
I don't suppose, by chance, there's a second one of those? The Sea of Thieves, eh? Bring me that horizon.
I don't get it. How does this clip in? Does it not supposed to? Is it not supposed to clip in? Yakuza.
Hey, how's it going?
Let's do this!
Reputation is everything. If a Yakuza shows weakness, he's done.
Time to call a friend! Order!
What the?
Happy birthday!
Did that chicken just fire an egg? Like a dragon. Okay. Interesting title.
Attention all squads. The Russian troops are falling back. Do whatever you can to secure the sector. We pushed them back, but not far enough. Do not let them regroup.
Is this Battlefield? Okay, so let's say it's not there. Let's say it goes here. Uh-oh, lag. I am beyond confused as to what I did wrong with the set. I really hope I did some wrong, because otherwise this is a horrendously engineered set. How is this supposed to be both underneath? Battlefield 2042. Boom. Okay, maybe it is supposed to be this far forward, but it just looks horrible. Seriously. Why would it? Does he really have to have such a big giant like eyebrow scowl?
Oh, you know. I have something to share.
What is this, my birthday?
We're having a baby.
Daisy Ridley is in this.
Arrest for your father's murder 8 years ago.
What's going on?
Shut up! You know what this is.
You've been behind me all this time?
I should never have told you.
I'm out of patience.
What? I know I say this a lot, but I love you.
I say this a lot too, but back at you.
Is this can't be correct. I'm literally at a loss. Psychonauts! This is gonna be a Xbox's Ratchet and Clank.
Frontier of humanity.
I'm ready for anything.
Time for justice!
The fate of the free-thinking world is in your hands.
I'm afraid that means the dead letter office for you.
The mission is falling apart. A psychonaut must always remember how to roll with it. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
This is a mission about the fate of the world. Can you do that?
Yes, if I can find some bacon.
I'm going to ignore that last part.
I literally don't know, chat.
This is usually the moment when I say hello and welcome to the Bethesda E3 showcase. We love that we can share the stage with Xbox this year, and whether you've known Bethesda for 35 years or are just getting to know us, we couldn't be happier to bring you the latest on your favorite games.
This is
We started
honestly
this showcase with my good friend Todd Howard, who gave you a first look at Starfield. Along with Bethesda Game Studios, all of our
I did
teams
everything
continue to work
correctly,
on the
but yet
projects that have been in development since well before we joined the Xbox family. So rest assured, the games you've been expecting and hoping for are still in the works. And today, we're bringing 10 more
how
titles
did this
to Game
even
Pass
happen?
for a total of 30 Bethesda games. That includes several id Software games, like the award-winning Doom Eternal. If you're looking for another reason to play it, Doom Eternal will be optimized for Xbox Series X and S on June 29th. Powered by id Tech, this next-gen upgrade will be free for everyone who owns Doom Eternal. And on Series X, it will offer improved visuals at 60 FPS with ray tracing, a 4K mode, and an optional performance mode up to 120 FPS. Or maybe you're in the mood for an RPG, like Skyrim, which marks its 10th anniversary this November.
Hey, Skyrim.
We can't celebrate it without you, so share your favorite Skyrim memories, stories, artwork, and more on Skyrim10.com. Or explore an ever-changing, post-apocalyptic wasteland in Fallout 76. Everything you love about Fallout games. Custom camp building, rich storylines, warring factions, unique characters, places to discover, you'll find it all here. In fact, Fallout 76 is now one of the most popular games on Game Pass, thanks to an incredibly welcoming and collaborative community. Here's a look at what's coming next in Fallout 76.
Brotherhood of Steel are the guardians of human civilization.
Fallout 76. Anybody still playing that?
Fort Atlas is safe. It came at a great cost.
The Brotherhood must stand united. The super mutant threat takes priority. This proves more than anything the need for our justice.
You are splitting our forces, Shin. The most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home.
So it comes to this. I thought you understood what that insignia meant. You are no paladin of the Brotherhood.
I set this plan in motion, and I am the only one who can stop it.
Dude, that voice sounded like Jarvis, no?
The future of Appalachia and of the world. Your righteous crusade has gone too far.
While it may seem that we are fractured, I believe that we are now stronger than ever. This is a choice that can never be undone.
What the hell was that? Expedition Squad Delta, report. Over. Squad Delta, what's going on out there? Come on. This isn't funny.
I know you can hear me.
What the heck is this? Welcome to Pittsburgh. Or the pit. Hey, so there's a big expansion pack, I suppose.
The Wasteland isn't the only open world playground with an amazing community. The Elder Scrolls Online from ZeniMax Online Studios has now surpassed 18 million players and shows no signs of slowing down. Right now, our players are enjoying the new Blackwood chapter, part of the Gates of Oblivion year-long adventure. We've got a lot more to come in ESO, including the conclusion to this epic story later this fall with ESO Deadlands. And with the release of ESO Console Enhanced this Tuesday, the game will deliver a true native experience optimized for the Series X and S.
I guess that's just how it's supposed to rest. That looks terrible. But okay. I don't get it. Oh boy.
It's a new world with new rules. Now, nothing is off the table. Winning this battle will take a new breed of fighter. Wait.
What is this? This looks fun. Oh boy. Okay, I got that to look good. This is not gonna look good though. Is this? Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I missed the name of the game, so I don't even know what it was. Brilliant. 10 out of 10 bullets. This is Hades, right?
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here.
Try and stop me.
Oh, that's why I think. Let's see. Will it work now if I do it backwards? Somerville. Interesting. And again, Game Pass. Day one. That's pretty crazy. The Game Pass value continues to stack.
20th anniversary of Xbox and the 20th anniversary of Halo.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I gotta pay attention here.
Thank you.
We wouldn't be here without all of you.
I legitimately have no idea why this is not working, chat. I've checked everything, double checked everything, and I did it correctly.
To offer our entire multiplayer experience.
This will officially be the worst.
And PC with no barriers. Halo Infinite multiplayer will be free to play and invite more of you than ever before to become a Spartan hero.
The worst Lego set I've ever built.
I'm excited
Done.
to be here with
I'm
Joseph
declaring
Staten,
it.
the creative director
It's
of
impossible to fit this underneath while
Halo
tagging that.
to leading the fan favorite Halo 3 ODST.
I think we're gonna just abandon this one.
Great to have him back with Halo.
Thank you, Bonnie. And hey, everybody. For us, and I hope many of you,
This is horribly
it's always
engineered.
been about heroism and wonder, about fighting to keep humanity safe.
Literally,
against
this piece
impossible
just
odds in a beautiful and mysterious sci-fi world. This is just one part of the Zeta Halo ring, the largest, most wide-open environment we've ever built, and we can't wait for you to explore it.
Dong 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 dong.
Is Spartan 117, the Master Chief. In the next chapter of the Chief's story, you'll face his greatest challenge yet. But you're not alone in the fight.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down. We're stuck out here. You have one bullet against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
So I see.
What an absolute beast.
I need you to understand. There's not much time. If you knew how you were going to die, how would you live your life differently? How would you live your life differently?
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
What?
By you?
What?
Not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay, then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions change. They always do.
Are you sure?
Cool.
Of course, you can't have a Halo game without multiplayer. And on Xbox Series X, you'll be able to enjoy Infinite's multiplayer action at up to 120 frames per second.
Ooh.
Finally, I'm very happy to announce that Halo Infinite's first free-to-play multiplayer season and Infinite's story-driven campaign will launch together this holiday.
This holiday, let's go. Finally. Let's see some gameplay.
Together, we are unstoppable. Are you ready?
Ooh, nice little pulse grenade. Oh, there's a sniper. Hey. Classic. Booyah. Oh, I love that announcement voice. The nostalgia. Sticky grenade. Boom. Double kill. Let's go.
Some damage. Skewer acquired.
Oh, dang. Grapple check? Is that what it said?
Return it to base. Ordnance drop inbound. The flag is ours. Please call at your earliest convenience.
What the heck was that? Call whom? Notice how they also said first season, so they're gonna be doing seasons for Halo now. Oh, the sword! Hoggers. I love that samurai armor. Halo Infinite multiplayer, free to play, by the way. And then the epic campaign, which does not say free to play. Holiday 2021. That's a great surprise. That's very, very cool. Play it day one with X. Oh, and it comes to the Game Pass. Yo, is the Game Pass the best value gamers have ever gotten from any company ever? I think it is.
Evil has survived.
Evil.
A dark figure wanders in the east. He must be stopped. At all costs.
darkest hour. But it will be your greatest moment.
Diablo 3 Resurrected. I mean, this just doesn't feel like it's supposed to hold so loosely. It just barely holds on.
These things, where do they come from?
From all of us. From what we do to him.
Can you stop it?
I don't know. But he's my brother. And I would die for him.
A Plague's Tale Requiem. 2022, 2022, 2022. Available in 2022, probably Game Pass again, right? Yes, play it day one with. So everything that has been shown so far has been Game Pass. Okay, the following footage has been captured in 4K. Ooh, let's go. More Far Cry. Although I am getting a little nervous, like
I recognize that voice.
maybe it's better to not see so much of it.
When I am dead and Yara is burning, what exactly is your plan? Hold hands, sing songs around the fire?
Sure, I know just the song.
Time you learn about resolver, Danny. To take down Castillo, a guerrilla needs the right tool for the right job.
This is a much more upbeat version of the same game.
Operation? I got you covered. Taking out a high-value target? I have just what you need. You wanna blow shit up? Juan Cortez at your service. Everyone in Yara saw that shit. What? Wait a second. Who brought the rooster? Hey, whatever you need to get the job done, Danny.
Next time I see you, I want to play with that crazy backpack here.
And this is how it goes.
So do I.
Console launch exclusive. Oh, there was another piece here. I missed it. Okay, what is this? This is very unlike Xbox. I feel like everything else was like bam, gore, blood, violence, and then just like something that looks very happy, cheery, go lucky. Right? Slime Rancher? I've never played Slime Rancher. Oh, it is Slime Rancher. Scorpion, thank you for the one. Oh, I'm so sorry, Scorpion. You're right. I apologize. I got so distracted. A wiggly new adventure begins. What-de do? When will the next Mario Kart stream be? I'm not sure. Console launch exclusive. Boom punch.
Welcome back
So
to Shred-again.
I'm having trouble here, chat, where I don't understand why this doesn't, like, based on the picture at least. Let me see the box. Yeah, based on this, it looks like this is supposed to be sitting underneath this, but there's no way to do that without making the face sit way too far forwards. Like, it's impossible. The distance is like, unless if I completely misbuilt this piece. Skywalker Saga? No. Why would Skywalker Saga be made by a company called Phone Punch? I'm just gonna rebuild this. Steep? No, it can't be Steep. Steep is Ubisoft, right? Shredders. What's up with all this like extreme sports video games now? Was Steep like particularly well received? I'm just gonna rebuild this because I wonder if like I misbuilt it or something. But if not, then I have zero idea as to why it's not working. Oh, this is it. This is Game of the Year right here. Chat, get ready. Game of the Year from Atomic Heart. Atomic Fart. Why is there Russian music? This is a popular song. This is so weird. Is Bethesda like known to be working with oh, maybe I shouldn't be playing that actually because that's probably copywritten. Atomic Heart. Okay, interesting. Tonally, definitely looks really cool. Another console launch. Whoa, that scared the heck out of me. Definitely got my attention though. Ooh, this looks spooky. I like how the camera moves. Lag. Replaced 2022. Oh, is this game actually looks really fun. It's the Grounded or whatever it's called. I was gonna say Shrunk. Hold up, this game is out?
With crafting.
Why did nobody tell me, chat? You guys have been playing this?
Ziplining. Flying things.
You guys could have hit me up. Let me know.
To celebrate, we present the Shroom and Doom update. It gives the people what they've been asking for.
Okay, I'm legit boosted. I'm gonna play this.
A lot of people want to sit. Packs for when you get sick of your human companions. And of course, mushrooms. But not those kinds. We've also got something that literally no one was asking for. The Brood Mother.
Yo, has anyone in chat played this? And if so, what did you guys think? Good, bad?
Probably turn on arachnophobia mode. Oh, even her blob scares the shit out of us. Go big.
Or go home.
Or never.
Oh, or never. Never go home, actually.
Oh, and it looks like we added
Oh, did somebody become a member? Oh.
Nice.
I thought we got a new member, chat. What's up with that, chat? Dude. June 15th. Yo, this is sus. Let's get some sus in the chat. Sheesh. That's what I want. I want a sound effect that goes sheesh. What do you guys think? Do you think there's a chance that at the end of this conference they're like, and we bought NetherRealm? Or do you think that there's no way? It looks exactly the same, but let's see. Maybe if it's... It sure does not. Wait, what? There's 2 games? 1 year apart? Okay. That was quick. Game Pass is gonna be doing well for a while. Yep. I mean, this is insane. Like, as far as just the consideration of what you get with Game Pass is ridiculous. And I literally am at a loss. This is the first time ever building a Lego set that I'm at a loss. Because I don't understand how this clips, how it's supposed to be under this, but also over this. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It can't do both of those things. Fundamentally, it's impossible. Having reassembled this whole thing now as well, like, I just can't imagine how you would do this.
Victory is all around us.
Mm-mm-mm.
Those who made it have never been forgotten.
Like, I built everything correctly. I double checked everything up until this step.
Into kingdoms.
Like, unless if it really is supposed to rest this far forward, which I can't imagine that it does. That would be crazy. Because that would be so ugly. Like, I can clip it in like this, but it just looks horrible. So there's no way that it's like that. I think it's supposed to be up here.
How would you fight?
And if it's supposed to be up here...
Where would you go? What will you be remembered for?
10 out of 10. Make history your story. Play it with Xbox Game Pass day one. The game was Party Animals that you missed, and it comes out in 2022. Okay. Thank you for the heads up.
We begin by hearing an old, wise-sounding voice. And we see a quiet, peaceful setting. This will make our game seem big and important. Now, something must break the serenity. Will this creature be in the game? No. Say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers. That wah sound can mean only one thing. We gaze over an epic shot of a world.
I love this narrator.
Lens flares. Now we see our hero. But only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished is the title.
The Outer Worlds. The narration is S tier. Yep. I honestly am so annoyed with this set right now. Like, I got it sitting flush, but then this piece is supposed to still be resting above it. It's just not gonna sit like that. It just comes off very loose. Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, that's about as close as I can get. Chat. But even then, like, I just... Do we do a drop test on this thing and I just... whoosh, drop it onto the ground? Like, it just seems impossible, legitimately, that this... Are the side panels correct? Yes, for sure. These here, they're sitting forwards. They're supposed to be flush with this piece. So it's not like these are supposed to be sitting all the way back here. And even if they were, that doesn't have anything to do with... The thing that makes no sense, honestly, like, unless if the instructions are wrong or the picture's wrong, I don't understand. Like, I can have it sit like this, and I can have it sit like there, right? And it's flush, and it works. But the problem is, in the picture, it's showing that it's supposed to sit under this little piece. So I don't understand how you're supposed to be able to slide this underneath, like all the way under, while also sitting flush with the nose bridge. That makes zero sense. Like, you can't do both things. Straight up hot garbage. Oh, new Forza.
You could get it. Yeah. Well, you can get it. Yeah, you can get it.
Copyright. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go backwards this time.
I'm Mike Brown, creative director at Playground Games, and I can't wait to show you what we've been working on. Horizon is known for fun, freedom, and beauty. This year, the Horizon Festival arrives in beautiful, diverse Mexico. This is the largest and most diverse open world ever in a Forza Horizon game. And there is no better car to explore it than the stunning AMG Project One Forza Edition. Rendered in unparalleled detail and with ray tracing in Forza Vista, thanks to the power of the Xbox Series consoles. I've invited along some of the team to help give you a taste of some of the amazing content that's waiting for you in Forza Horizon 5. Please welcome Bill, Maddie, Sierra, and Don from the Forza team.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hey, everyone.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
And we also have Abraham with us as well. He's one of the talented actors who will be appearing in the game.
Bienvenidos a Mexico. I can't wait to show you what we've been working on.
We begin in the rainforest on an expedition. This is a new campaign mode in which you set out on an adventurous journey across Mexico to explore new locations and discover places for the festival to expand.
I'm on the river now. We're getting close.
There you are. How's the expedition going?
If this is this year, Xbox is gonna knock it out of the park.
Jungle Rummy. Doesn't get much better than this.
Sorry, chat. I'm a little bit preoccupado.
Look out for the flamingos! This city is still a jewel of Mayan architecture.
That's a peek at our adventurous campaign. But Forza Horizon has always been a game that's best enjoyed with others. Let's go and see what some of our other players are up to. The Xbox Series consoles allow us to capture every last detail, right down to the individual needles on these cholla cactus. The scene looks real, but there are no tricks. This is in-game. Maddie is behind the wheel of the AMG Project One Forza Edition in Mexico's lush living desert. The perfect place to meet up with friends and head out for a drive. Thanks to the next generation of our Horizon Live servers, everyone else we see here are real players. And it looks like Maddie has been joined by some other members of the Forza team. Let's leave Maddie for a moment and head out to the coast and meet Don. Don is already on the move, exploring this idyllic seaside town. This is a recreation of Mexico that is honest, authentic, and filled with love. Speaking of, hold up, Don.
Oh, hey, what's up?
This is a mural by Mexican artist Farid Rueda. Just one of the many beautiful, faithful pieces of Mexico you'll find all over Forza Horizon 5. While Don drives down to the beach, we'll jump over to the Gran Caldera volcano. Check out this geology detail, implemented with precision accuracy using photogrammetry data captured on location atop an active...
Dude, I'm telling you guys, this set absolutely, positively sucks.
And here's Sierra. In her
It doesn't work.
The volcano Sierra and friends
Like, it just does not come together.
ever in a Horizon game.
And if this is what it's supposed to look like, it looks like hot garbage.
We can see for miles in every direction. In the distance, we can just about
Worst set. Worst set.
Let's take a closer look. Guanajuato is one of the most beautiful cities anywhere in the world. It's a
So
colorful,
ridiculous.
undulating city full of vibrant architecture. It even has a sprawling network of tunnels.
Like, it makes zero sense.
Turning, overlapping streets mean that as well as looking good, it plays great too. As we see here, as Don is challenged in Horizon's open world battle royale, The Eliminator. While Don tries to win that race, the rest of our players are still out exploring this diverse open world. Let's head north to the canyon. The Horizon series is known for its uplifting beauty, and using our unique HDR camera rig, we captured 24-hour shoots of real Mexican skies at 12K resolution.
Jeez.
Thanks to the Xbox Series consoles, these photorealistic skies result in lifelike lighting that dynamically changes every frame, making you feel like you're really there. Here's Maddie again. She's joined by Abraham and some other members of the team. Our players are using Forza Link, the new AI assistant that intelligently tracks the status of you and the people you meet online, and then helps you link up and play together. We'll now head deep into the rainforest and rejoin Bill and the rest of our players. Here we see our new volumetric lighting system filling the scene with god rays as the sunlight dapples through the dense rainforest. A Horizon arcade minigame is about to start. Forza Link knows that Bill loves minigames, so it intelligently prompts Sierra to invite Bill. Bill accepts, and they're seamlessly linked together with their GPS route set. With that Horizon arcade minigame starting soon, all of our players are coming together. This minigame is called Piñata Pop, signaled by the Horizon cargo plane dropping a payload of piñatas.
Ooh, over this way. Gotta catch up to you guys.
Our players now have to work
This is
together
a legit horrible
Okay, go
build.
to the left.
There's loads along the main road.
These triangles, I swear.
The bushes here.
There's some between
I'm just gonna Hadouken it.
While the team grab those last few piñatas, we're going over to the stage.
Because apparently I've done something wrong, but I promise you guys, you'll see. This will be. It's so bad.
Game modes and gameplay experiences. You customize everything, right down to the fundamental rules of the game.
Okay. Just start fresh.
The largest, most fun, and most beautiful open world we've ever built. And it will truly be an astounding showcase for the Xbox Series consoles when it comes to Xbox Game Pass this November 9th. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in Mexico later this year.
Hey Blitz, how's it going? It's going.
Xbox is on a mission to bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the planet. That's why you, the gamer, are at the center of everything we do. Today, we showed you 30 games. 27 of them will be available on Xbox Game Pass.
Let's go. Good value.
At the end of the year, you can look forward to back-to-back monthly releases landing day one on Game Pass, led by 5 new titles from Xbox Game Studios, as well as highly anticipated games like Back 4 Blood, 12 Minutes, and The Ascent. And as we look ahead to next year, I'm inspired by the creativity of Bethesda and Xbox Game Studios. We showed you the highly anticipated RPG Starfield coming exclusively to Xbox. But we also have some of the industry's best RPG storytellers working on Avowed, Fable, The Elder Scrolls Online.
Why didn't we hear about anything about Fable,
The
actually?
Outer Worlds 2 and Elder Scrolls 6. We unveiled the stunning multiplayer mode for the world's most beloved shooter in Halo Infinite, adding to the roster of iconic Xbox shooters alongside Wolfenstein, Gears of War, Perfect Dark.
This set is horribly engineered.
We premiered the most epic open-world racing game, Forza Horizon 5, bringing you a vibrant and authentic
Whoever designed the
in a game built from the ground up for next gen. While the team at Turn 10 is hard at work on
the Carnage and Venom heads did much better. Like, the order of events on this set makes zero sense.
is devoted to advancing the medium we all love. Xbox has been here for 20 years, and that's because of you. Our team strives to make Xbox a place where you'll find the greatest games, the most dedicated developers, and the most passionate community. Together, we all make Xbox the best place to play. Before I go, there's
One more thing, like usual. Let's get it.
at this brand new original game from the Arcane team at Bethesda, the studio that created Prey and Dishonored. Arcane created something new for them, an open world immersive shooter that you can play alone or with your friends.
Another
Like
shooter.
Starfield, this game will be an Xbox exclusive.
Here we go. Let's see. That sounds... I was like, that sounds like a copywritten song. Someday. Things are gonna get easier. Someday things will get brighter. Okay, there we go. The song stop.
So, that was fun.
Skywalker Saga? No, haven't seen Skywalker Saga, unfortunately.
That's your cue, mate. Sleep tight. You know what this reminds me of? My time in the Himalayas.
Ready's later, Dad.
You think they can't kill you anytime they want?
Hey, asshole!
That's rude. That's a bit creepy.
How do we always get into this
In the field in Redfall, Massachusetts. Behind me, we are witnessing clear signs of cult activity as the locals engage.
Hey!
Really hope the video was worth it.
Everybody, fall back! People need to know what happened. Layla, with me. Get me on the roof now.
Thank you, Layla. You're the best. Oh, Jacob, don't even mention it.
Revan! Now or never!
Where's the other one? Where'd it go?
Give me a taste, bloodbag.
Bloody hell.
Taste this, cabrona! Ah! Jacob, there's something.
Thump goes the rabbit's heart.
Oh, shit. Dev's gonna love this one.
Don't miss.
Don't touch me! Look! A new one!
This looks like it's going to be another like 4-player Back for Blood style Rainbow Six extraction style, which is very weird. Like, why is there such a big trend all of a sudden for this kind of like, not an arena shooter, I guess. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just weird that there's such a big push from so many different development teams all making similar-ish genre game.
What does it taste like? Be specific.
Like blood and death and strawberry.
Sun's coming up. Let's keep moving.
Sure thing, Edgar Allan Bro.
That's a good one.
Do you think things will ever go back to normal?
Would you want to go back to normal?
Not if I still have to pay my student loans.
Yeah, so like it looks like summer 2022. It looks very Back for Blood-ish. At least to me it did. I don't know what you guys think. That's the vibe I got. That's the vibe I got. Play it day one though. We've seen that with every reveal. I think that's everything. So what'd you guys think? Let me know. As I try to literally rebuild this whole thing, which has proven to be a nightmare. Oh boy. Like, legitimately super disappointing. So in general, yay across the board or nay? What are you guys thinking? Another great conference. I wish I was paying a little bit more attention, to be fair, but that's my own fault, obviously, because I'm boosted over here. So I can't blame them for that. I could blame Lego for this. For designing a horrible designed set. Hold up. Back to epic music though. Okay. So that was the event. Let me just bring this over. And stretch this to the full screen. And then we can get discussing. I love the conference. Can't wait for Forza to come out. Cool. Yo, Manny. Oh, you're in here, Manny. Yo, unmute, bro. If you can. Assuming you can.
Hi, hello.
Hi. What'd you think?
I'm the resident Xbox shill.
Yeah, let's go.
Conference.
Xbox shill. Tell us.
There were a lot of games in there that I was really excited for. I already have the Ascent downloaded, so that's going to be fun to hop in with friends.
Wait, the Ascent? What is that?
So the Ascent is a 4-player, it's a top-down twin stick shooter, and you're going through these different levels of this place called the Ascent. So that's already downloaded. I really like Slime Rancher. It's just a nice, relaxing game, so I'm very excited about that. Forza looks incredible. Oh my goodness.
And it's very cool that they're headed to Mexico. I think that's a cool location.
It's another Horizon game, which I like more than the motorsport games because those are more simulator.
Mm-hmm.
But that looked really cool.
Agreed.
Starfield,
Agreed.
I expected not to see much gameplay for, but it was still kind of, disappointing. Um, I can already tell people are not going to like this conference because they're going to say, where were all the games? We didn't have, there was
Wait,
no
what?
gameplay. Yeah, I can already tell people aren't going to like this conference because they're going to say there was nothing to compete with Sony. But in my opinion, Psychonauts, it's a great competitor to Sony. We got Forza, it goes up against Gran Turismo, which got pushed back. Um, there were a couple others that I'm like, no, these all are. Oh, you've never played Grounded.
No, because I didn't know that was out. They've done a horrible job
Grounded has been
promoting
out
that.
since like October.
Why did they not
It's been
promote
in
it
early
more?
access.
I feel like
They
they
haven't been
like.
promoting it.
I wanted
I
to
played
play
it.
it,
Me
but
and Gabe played it.
I've literally did not know that it was out until he said, "Oh, our players have been playing." I'm like, "Wait, what? Your players have been playing? How? I haven't been playing. Why haven't I been playing?"
They've been doing updates and stuff. They've been like releasing different things for the
Okay,
last
well,
year or so.
I guess then I'm just boosted.
Sea of Thieves. That looks like a very substantial expansion for Jack Sparrow. So that
Jack
looks very
Sparrow.
cool.
I do like the addition of Jack. That's pretty
Chris
cool.
of Simon said, all of these are coming to next gen, or can I play them on like Xbox One or PC? Some are coming to Xbox One. I know Halo is coming to Xbox One. I would assume Slime Rancher is coming to Xbox One because it's a.
I think at the end of each reveal, they put a logo. If it was Xbox One, then it had the Xbox One logo as well, I think.
Yes.
Right? Because I think otherwise it would say Series X.
Yes, but these all are coming to PC, which is going to be really great. Let me see if I can get the full list of games up. 12 minutes. I believe that's the other one where you're replaying the scene over and over in the
with Daisy Ridley.
And all that stuff. That game looks really interesting because I want to see if it's like a roguelike where I know that each time you make a decision, it resets and it gets you further into those 12 minutes and it resets each time. So that seems like it's going to be an interesting story to tell. Xbox E3 2021 games list. All in all, I give it a very high score. I thought they showed a lot of good things, and there were a lot of things coming to Game Pass. Once again, Game Pass is the best deal in gaming.
That I think you can't argue with. Like, even if you are a PlayStation fanboy, which I think I'm probably closer to a PlayStation fanboy.
Yeah, we're the exact opposite.
But I 100% wholeheartedly agree that there is nothing better in gaming as far as value than the Xbox Game Pass. And this console, like this conference, proved that even more. Like they doubled down on that idea because like the stuff that you are going to, like the fact that you get Halo part of Game Pass is nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know how good of a strategy it is for them, but go ahead, fire it away.
We have Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl.
Oh yeah, Russian. Let's go.
That was Russian. Back for Blood coming to Game Pass day one. Contraband, which we don't know a whole lot about, but it had an interesting cinematic trailer.
Pardon me. I sneezed. Sorry.
12 minutes. Looks really interesting. Psychonauts 2, Slime Rancher 2, Shredders, which was the snowboarding one. Atomic Heart, that was the other one that looked really interesting. Let's see, what else was there? Replaced, don't remember. Eudine Chronicle Rising and 100 Heroes, those are 22 and 23 JRPGs. The Ascent, you can already download it right now into your Xbox or your PC with Game Pass. Age of Empires 4, I don't play those games, but I know that they're very popular. Outer Worlds 2, probably my favorite trailer because it just made me laugh a whole bunch, even though there was no gameplay.
Yeah, it was a great trailer. It just narrates everything. You know what that boom noise means? It's that this is going to be.
When I was hearing what the narrator was saying, I was like, "Oh, is this going to be Outer Worlds?" Because it sounds very Obsidian humor, and it was. So I'm very happy about that. Microsoft Flight Simulator coming to console, and then their big update and getting planes from Top Gun. Really cool. Forza Horizon 5 and Halo Infinite. Those were. Oh no, we got more. Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. These are all the.
Oh yeah, they said all the Bethesda games are coming, right?
These are all the Bethesda games that are coming. Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, Arx Fatalis, Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, great game. Rage, Fallout 1, 2, and Fallout Tactics. Like, come on.
That's a lot of content. Content.
PM T-Bone is mentioning the pit expansion for Fallout 76.
Yes.
That seems to be a very interesting expansion, and I'm wondering what they're going to do about it, if it's going to be like the Fallout New California mods or whatever.
Did you? Okay, here's another thing. What do you think about the? Because I saw you say that I'm wrong, but I could have sworn that when Bethesda was being purchased, I could have sworn they released a statement saying, "Oh, this purchase does not mean that our games are going to be exclusive." I mean, I knew they would become exclusive, but do you feel like it's kind of lame that the games are exclusive to Microsoft platforms? I suppose.
No. So to answer that question,
Great talk. Okay, moving on.
When they first bought Bethesda, they said, we are going to be releasing games on other platforms on a case-by-case basis. We will let you know more in the future. Then about 2-3 months ago, they had a Bethesda and Microsoft conversation, like roundtable conference, where Phil Spencer essentially said, we bought Bethesda for exclusives. We want to give you Bethesda exclusives only where Game Pass is available, and that's what we're gonna do. They still have contractual
Okay, so they clarified it.
They still have contractual obligations with the 2 games coming to PS5 first, but they said, other than that, we want to give you guys exclusives from Bethesda only. Like,
okay.
Just to
I mean, that's huge then, because like the fact that Starfield is going to be exclusive is nuts, right?
It's a good
decision. That's a big. Well, obviously PlayStation fans will tell you it's a bad decision, but I would argue, hey, why should Naughty Dog games then be available on PlayStation? I mean, on Xbox. Sorry.
Why should Spider-Man, an IP that wasn't created by Sony, be a Sony exclusive?
Agreed. Very valid point. I think you made a good point.
That's my major one is, why is Spider-Man an exclusive if it's not something that Sony created? But
agreed.
But exclusives are a thing that are everywhere. We have to live with them. I'm personally not a big fan of exclusivity because it negates people from playing games without buying a console. But if this is the way that we're doing it, Xbox did the right thing by saying Starfield is gonna be exclusive. They said another game from Bethesda gonna be exclusive. The new Arcane game, I'm sure that's gonna be exclusive. And Arcane is one of my favorite studios. So when they said here's a new game from Arcane, I was like, yay.
That's the game at the end, right? That we saw?
Yes,
the vampires?
The vampire game.
So what's going on?
Was an open world.
What's going on with that?
Open world multiplayer shooter of some sort. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but
I'm so confused why there's so many of these sort of games now. Like Back 4 Blood, this R6 Extraction. There was another game that was kind of similar-ish as well that was shown yesterday. What's going on? Was there like a resurgence for that genre? Like suddenly?
I think so, because I know World War Z came out like 2-3 years ago, and that was one of the first bigger ones to be, hey, look, we're gonna be like Left 4 Dead again. And then Back 4 Blood got announced, and now Rainbow Six Extraction looking kind of like the same thing. So I think that
and it's big budget games. Like it's not small titles, you know. So. Big budget, big boss now.
Big boss,
big boss now, and big budget. Cool. No, I mean, I thought that was a great conference. I don't know, like even though I wasn't paying as much attention as I wish I did, just because I'm trying to figure out why this set is so annoyingly complicated to build. But even with that in mind, I still thought that was an insane amount of stuff, and everything that we saw, there was nothing past 2022, which is crazy.
Yeah. For the closest thing would be they announced Outer Worlds 2, which I think doesn't come out next year. I don't think.
Oh wait, no, and did they say Starfield?
Together.
Did they say Starfield?
2022.
Oh,
it's
okay.
November 11th, 2022.
Okay. So
that's coming out next year. But yeah, pretty much everything was 2022. Or they didn't have a release date, which was concerning, but I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what did not have a release date?
There were a couple in the middle that didn't have a release date. They were the indier games, which do look really cool. But I didn't see a release date on some of those. Also, that Battlefield multiplayer first look looked awesome.
Agreed. I honestly, I'm trying to remember anything big that was that did not seem like it was this year, and I can't recall anything, but I'm probably wrong. But I just think that it's interesting because you'll see people, oh, sorry, Matt, thank you so very much for the $4.99 super chat. Blitz and Manny plus Mario Kart Blitz Raging. Yep, for sure. That'll be back at some point. But I was like, one thing that I'm not a little confused. I'm being a little facetious when I say this, but it is kind of weird to me how the gaming community will complain about announcements that are way out, right? Like they'll be like, oh, dude, it's like 5 years out. They'll be like, don't announce it. Just wait, right? But then you'll have conferences like yesterday and today, right? Where it's everything is pretty much like, hey, it's coming really, really soon. You know, like within the next, I don't know, let's say 24 months, you'll get to play everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people are still complaining like, oh, well, there's nothing shocking. It's like, well, if you want something shocking, it'll have to be like years out. Like, so I don't get it. Like that they're trying to give you exactly what you guys want, where it's like, okay, give us stuff that's going to be really, really soon within the next 2 years or so to actually play. They do that. And the community is like, yeah, but I wanted something shocking.
Yeah, that's kind of why I think people aren't going to like this, because they're going to be like, well, there was nothing big that they announced. And it's like, but they're working on things. Like, I don't want to be that person that's like, oh, they're working on things, but they're working.
But they are working on things.
Like,
yeah,
it's not a question that Sony had the leg up coming into this generation. They just did. That's a fact. But Microsoft has already announced, we're working on Fable. We're working on Perfect Dark. I'm surprised we didn't get anything from Gears, but at the same time, I'm not. That was an interesting omission.
Ooh, that is a good point. Yeah, what's going on with that? That's kind of
yeah. Starfield, they're working on it. We got that cinematic being like, hey, next year it's coming, but like they're working on things. So they are working on things, but I mean, we know what's coming out from Sony this year. God of War got delayed. Horizon still doesn't have a release date concrete.
Yeah, which is a little
Gran Turismo
worrisome.
got delayed. So I really don't think that either one of the consoles have a big showstopper for the fall.
Well, maybe Nintendo
Horizon.
might be the only one.
Yeah.
If they end up
right now, Xbox has Halo and Forza that are coming out this fall. But
yeah.
As for Sony, I don't know. Like, we still don't have a
concrete Horizon. That's the only. That's the one that makes sense
because there isn't a release.
Yes,
date yet.
I was a little worried. Yes,
with you, I'm assuming that it is coming out in the fall. So it would be Horizon versus Halo. Those would be the two big games of the fall. But I mean, the rest of them are Call of Duty, Battlefield, Assassin's Creed Valhalla hitting an iron into the tree update.
Yes, of course.
We have
huge
Mario
update.
and Rabbids. No, that's 2022.
No, that's 2022.
Mario and Rabbids.
Yeah. No, Nintendo has to have something for. Well, they'll have Pokemon, I guess. Some people think that Pokemon will be their big, like,
Mario Kart 9
title. But yeah, I think Mario Kart 9 maybe, or who knows? It maybe the biggest surprise would obviously be Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
That would be huge. If they could get that out this year, that would be mega poggers for them. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that honestly, like, the one thing that I just like I'm wondering about is I have no idea how anyone is going to compete with Game Pass.
I don't either. And the thing is, Game Pass still isn't profitable. Everything they do with Game Pass is at a loss.
Yeah.
So it's because Microsoft, it's because Xbox has that Microsoft Bill Gates money that they can do Game Pass.
Well, they have other services money, basically.
Oh yes, 100%.
They're getting like they can
just, like,
justify
perspective that Microsoft doesn't need Xbox to survive. Like, they could easily buy out all of PlayStation Studios without linking.
Yeah, I don't know. That becomes difficult, like, as far as like I don't know the logistically, like how.
No, not like logistically, just money wise. They have more money than Sony even could imagine.
Probably, yeah. I mean, they definitely have a lot of money, no doubt, and they have a lot more. And put it this way, they're not in the same position as Sony, where like Xbox is not make or break for Microsoft. Like, Microsoft is a profitable business without Whereas PlayStation really needs Sony needs PlayStation to really succeed. Yes, I agree with that.
That's just my point. Is that Microsoft doesn't need Xbox and so on and so forth. Yes.
Yes, but again, it'll be just interesting to see like how many people maintain membership, because again, ultimately, like at some point, it has to start making money, right? Because you can't just like, it's impossible to run something at a deficit forever. So you can do it for a long time, as many businesses do. Look at companies like Tesla, for example. But still, at some point, it has to start making money. Shadow Tracks, thank you so very much for the super chat. So it'll be interesting to see, just because I'm wondering, like, how do they justify, like, I was shocked. I thought for sure they would do Halo multiplayer for free, but I thought the campaign would cost money. So when they said that that's free, I was like, bro, hold up. That's kind of nuts. Especially because even on the little poster, they were, or sorry, it's not free, obviously, but it's part of Game Pass. That's what I mean. I don't know. I was very surprised.
Yes. Halo Infinite is part of Game Pass. Now I understand what you're saying. Yes, that is part of Game Pass, and then the multiplayer is free for everyone.
Yeah, but that's still kind of crazy, because they could have easily sold the campaign.
Yeah, they could have.
You know. So.
Oh, like there are other games coming to Game Pass. Hades coming to Game Pass. That was a lot of people's favorite game of last year. Oh, the Xbox mini fridge is real.
Wait, what?
At the end of the presentation, they did an Xbox mini fridge reveal.
Yo, but I missed the best reveal.
I know, I missed it too.
Sorry. Guys, uninstall, leave the stream. Don't ever watch. I mean, honestly. How could we possibly miss the mini fridge?
Let's see.
The disrespect is real.
Revealed.
Chat, did you guys see anything else that was like a huge standout? By the way, dude, I don't know why. Isn't the Xbox conference usually at like in the evening? Or am I wrong?
Really depends. Bethesda was usually in the evening. Microsoft was usually a little bit later. Oh, T-Bone is bringing out Among Us for Xbox coming to Game Pass. That is true.
Yeah, that's good. Again, more value. And that's the thing that's nuts, is that everything that they showed,
I was thinking about.
Everything that they showed, I feel like had that logo that was coming to Game Pass.
27 games that were coming to Game Pass.
That is nuts. Well, plus, weren't there literally 30 games for just from Bethesda?
No, there was 30 games overall. There's 30 games on Game Pass that are there right now. Like,
okay, got
the ones that they're adding, that would make 30 games on Game Pass from Bethesda.
Got it. Yeah, that's what it was.
The other one replaced was the game where the camera was also moving with the player as they were battling. That one looked really interesting as well.
Oh yeah. The kind of indie looking, yeah.
Yeah, it was like all wide, and the camera would move as you're moving around. That one looked really interesting.
Agreed.
A new Plague's Tale game, which is a very well liked game. Have not played it, so I cannot speak on that. And that is everything that I can think of. Yeah, looking on the list, that's everything.
I mean, that's one heck of a conference, though.
It was indeed a great conference, in my opinion.
Great conference, guys.
Great conference. But I am also an Xbox shill.
Stonks, so yeah.
Take that with a grain of salt.
I don't know. I felt like Sony has got to step up now with some big, because again, the one thing that I think nobody's going to be arguing about is the value of the Game Pass. Because like, yeah, Sony could come in and be like, bro, God of War, this, that, or the other. But when you're looking at it and you're like, oh, for the price of just God of War annually, I can get all of this, right? So it's like, it's going to become really tough for anybody. I'm not just talking about Sony now, Nintendo as well, anybody really, to justify the cost. Because like, if you're the vast majority, I don't care how well off you are, the vast majority of gamers would not, like, if they have the option to be like, oh, I could save a bunch of money by going the route of the Game Pass, they will. Why would they not? It's just the smart thing to do.
Yeah, and especially when Sony is kind of spearheading $70 games now, it's really like, well, I can pay $70 for Ratchet and Clank, which is a good game. Or I can pay $70 for God of War. Or I could pay 15 a month and get Halo Infinite, Psychonauts, Forza, Gears, every Bethesda game that's coming out, all of Obsidian games that are coming out. It's just the value is tremendous.
Yeah, no,
I
for
can't
sure.
say enough about it.
Yeah, I mean, like that's why, like, I would say that it's not just even Sony. Like, it's going to be Nintendo too. Like, I don't know how they're going to justify continuing to charge full price for every game, because it's just by sheer value alone, it's going to start making the other publishers seem like you're just not getting your money's worth. And this is coming at a time when a lot of other developers are trying to raise the price of their games by $10. So it's just going to be really like awkward, I feel like.
Yeah. And like adding on to that, just the ecosystem of Xbox is more friendly, I would say, because you download a game from Game Pass, you're automatically getting the best version of it. You buy a game from Xbox, you're automatically getting the best version of it wherever you're playing. Whereas with Sony, we saw all the hassle that you had to go through for it. Like, you have to pick the specific one, then you have to make sure that you download the specific version of it.
Yes,
then you have to make sure all your saves transfer.
Yeah, what's their?
It's just
they have a
pain.
name for that. What is it? Cloud, Smart Cloud, or something like that. I think it's called.
xCloud is Microsoft's.
No, smart. Yeah, I know. They have like a system,
delivery.
smart delivery. Yeah,
Smart delivery.
It's a smart. It really is a good. It's just a great like implementation of transitioning from one generation to the other. Like, there's never been a smoother transition from one console generation to the other. Usually we're used to like going through what you have to do with the Sony experience, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they were like, yeah, they're used to it, so they'll just, they'll go through it again. Whereas Xbox really did go the route of like, hey, let's do something unique,
And that's partly from learning from what they did with Xbox One with the backwards compatibility, because in order to get your saves, you did have to upload your saves from a 360. So if people had already thrown out their 360s, they would have to restart the game all over again. And at that time, you did have to have Xbox Live in order to upload your saves. And they're just like, no, we don't want to go through that again.
Yeah, no, it's definitely really cool. And it's one of those like things that I think is really small that you don't really think of, but when you've experienced it, it is something that like I appreciated as somebody transferring from one console generation to the next. And I did point it out because like I even remember for Marvel Avengers specifically, I was like, dude, this is such an annoying process on PlayStation. Whereas on Xbox, it's just that all you have to do is just turn it on and there you go. Like, log into your account. It's pretty straightforward,
Yeah. And it was interesting seeing people before seeing the way that like it would work on both consoles be like, well, why is smart delivery such like a big thing? Like, shouldn't that just be the way that it is? And now that they saw just using Avengers again as the prime example, they're like, oh no, now we really see why Xbox wanted to do this and why it's a lot smoother.
Yeah, for sure. I can't argue with that. It's again, good implementation. Again, I'm most curious. Like, I almost wonder, like, if we'll see to a certain extent backlash from the other developers, because like even EA, like if you're those companies, how do you justify selling FIFA for full price every year? FIFA, like it's gonna be NHL. It's gonna be like, this is literally like a game-changing endeavor from Microsoft. Okay, guys, I swear I just rebuilt the whole thing and it still doesn't fit. I'm uninstalling this.
Big Bosna asking, when is Discord coming to Xbox? Probably never.
When is what coming to?
When is Discord coming to Xbox? Probably never. Especially with them being like, hey,
Sony
because gave us a lot of money.
Yeah, because Sony.
And we're gonna put Discord on Sony.
Yeah. Well, they invested into them, so
yes, they did.
Yeah, they're a partner now, and plus, well, to be fair, look, Microsoft tried to buy Discord. It just didn't come together.
They had those negotiations.
Yeah, because after the guys who sold Skype saw how that went, they were like, I did not mess up the build. It doesn't want to. Oh, Edith, do not start. Edith, I literally have rebuilt this twice. By the way, the Square Enix conference is starting in 15 minutes, apparently. Is that true?
It was 9.
Isn't it? When does it start?
Noon.
Really? Okay, I guess we'll bring that up as well. Give me a second, chat. I'll bring that up as well. So here's my issue, chat. You see, so this is the panels that are supposed to hold this piece in place, right? So
20 minutes for Squeenix.
Oh, perfect. But there is no way to bring this in. You can't. This doesn't go underneath. Like on the images, it looks like it's supposed to lie underneath this flap, like this. Here, let me bring up the box. You guys can see what I'm talking about. Yeah. I built it and it came fine to get. Yeah. Well, then I guess I got faulty pieces because I literally rebuilt it twice. So if you look at over here, you can see the flap and it kind of rides underneath it, right? If you try to do the same thing over here, it's impossible to slide it far enough. Like it just doesn't slide over. And there's no way that it's supposed to be like this kind of an eyebrow facing forwards. There's just no way that that's possible. And if you want to rest it this way, it doesn't want to clip in either. So I have no idea. It's just supposed to clip on. How? It just doesn't. There's so many steps here that were legitimately backwards. There's so much stuff here that I don't understand who built this, like who engineered this thing, but it's very unlike Lego. Like usually there's so many steps on the back plates and everything that would be done in a different order that I don't get it. But I just don't want to force it because I just feel like, again, it should, like you guys are saying, it should clip in, but it's not going. Blitz, with that very specific bit, you have to be very accurate, so it might be just a small bit off. Okay, but like, first of all, how do you make it this fragile? It's just, there's no way to slide this in while also not breaking this part. Try putting it on. The helmet? I'll do that real quick.
I would just like to say, based on the video, that helmet looks like Ultimate Iron Man.
Kinda. I'm super disappointed with this build. Seriously. It's just, it literally has zero and the worst part is that the image that they provide you is just like, yeah, just place it there. And you're like, but that doesn't fit. Yeah, just place it right there. It's just place it. Like, I look at this and I'm like, it's identical to the booklet. I rebuilt this whole thing, so I know that that's right. And then when you look at it, they're like, yeah, just take this. Which, by the way, there's an identical look. Right? Except for, oh no, good. And then they're like, yeah, just put it right there. And it just doesn't fit. Use Craggle. Did you fail geometry? Yeah, I failed geometry twice, actually. What are we expecting for Square Enix? I mean, aside from Avengers. If this really is supposed to just sit this high, that would be so weird. It's upside down. It's backwards. What do you mean it's backwards? What's backwards? What's upside down? What is backwards, chat? I swear. What is backwards? That's identical. And that's it.
I hope they will announce a new Tomb Raider game. Unlikely, but I also want a new Tomb Raider game.
What do you mean the forehead? This is how it goes. It goes flat against this. Like, this is how it's supposed to rest. Right? Look. Like there. The problem is it doesn't actually reach these panels. Like, these panels are too far in because of this lip that's up here. So they're like, oh yeah, just slide it underneath. But it's impossible. There's not enough room for it to slide underneath. There's not any pieces missing to where like this is supposed to rest higher or anything like that. So reverse it? What do you mean? Like this? It's not like that. Like, you're insane? This is not the right way for it to go. Push it under the edge, but it, as soon as you give it a push, it just comes off. Like it look, if I push it against this, it just comes off. So I can't have it be doing both things. There, like, and then the whole thing just comes loose. Yeah, this is bad build. Bad build. Seriously. Absolutely trash build. That's what I'm going to go for. Will we be watching the Square Enix panel? Yeah, we'll probably watch it. We might as well. We're here. Whoa. Something just came loose. That's great. Look at that. Now there's just like a random piece that just fell off of something. Oh, it fell off this. Maybe lift the top flap.
They say it's supposed to just clip, not slide.
What do you mean?
That is just supposed to like clip onto something, not slide under it. Edith, yes, the Pringles have been released as of June 1st.
It's supposed to, yeah, it's supposed to rest like this, chat. But again, for the people that are saying, oh, just push it, there's literally, watch. So I'm being gentle here. So I'm just going to try to push it underneath, and then the whole thing just comes off. It's impossible.
No. They're saying that it shouldn't be pushed, that it should like clip onto those studs right there.
Yeah, onto these ones. I'm aware of that. Like, I understand. Okay. I understand the build. It's just, it doesn't. Like, this is correct. I rebuilt it literally from the beginning. So unless if these are supposed to slide forwards in order to actually like accommodate for the piece that you're trying to connect, there's no way that plugs. Like, everything is correct. You can see everything is proportionate. Everything is the right height. These panels, like the people are saying, oh, maybe these are too far. Even if I remove these just to place this, which, by the way, even if you need to do that, again, maybe would have been kind of a good thing for them to consider from an engineer standpoint to do that first. But you can see clearly it never actually reaches these. So like, this is what it has to hold on to. And it never actually has enough contact with them. So I literally am at a loss. This has never happened to me before. I've built, I don't even know how many Lego sets. Because usually I'm able to see what's wrong. But here I literally can't tell what's off. It's so odd. Like, it really does feel like there's something wrong with, I don't know, maybe these, but the weird thing is that even if I place them here, so like to place it let's say over here and then over here and then just clip that into place, I can't actually reach it. Like the gap is too big. If I try to go underneath, I can't get it to fit either. So
That's so weird. Someone posted a video in fan art of someone clipping it in. I don't know if that might help, but
let me see.
It was the most thing.
On Discord?
Yes, the fan art channel.
Dude, he literally just clips it right in.
Clipped it in. I don't.
I don't get it. I wish I could see it like 1 second before he clips it in. Okay. That orange bit, the red bit, that's all correct. I mean, literally, if you look at that image, right before he clips it in. So chat, here, watch this, chat. Hold up. So here's what it looks like, right? And here's what mine looks like. It's literally, there's no difference. Like, look, the two corner pieces, orange into the red. These are pushed up, blue piece up front. This is pushed forward. This flap is resting the way it's resting for the guy as well. You have the flap above it. Like, it's quite frankly like identical, right? And then when he places it, he just goes. This, by the way, again, also identical. And he just presses it here, but for some reason it slides under for him. So I don't get it. Did I do something wrong with this? Is the nose thing misassembled? Like if this has one, would that even work? I don't get it. I swear it's like almost like maybe he has the face one plate lower. No, but he doesn't, because like even on mine right here, the red meets the gray and the gray meets the red. So I did that right. And there are two pink plates. So the nose is correct. What the heck, dude? This is seriously bizarre. How bizarre?
How bizarre.
Unless if... Oh my god, dude. If this works,
Was
chat, I'm going to be so mad.
Was your face one too high?
I don't want to talk about it, Manny. Chat, I don't want to talk about it. Nobody say anything, please. Chat, nobody bring up anything. Chat, I finished the build. First, perfect build. Terrible instructions. Finished the build. Done. Manny, it wasn't one too high. I had it perfect.
Guys, he had it perfect. Okay.
Chat, it's done. There it is. Perfect. We got the Square Enix conference coming up next. Are you guys excited for that? Hold up. I actually have a link for the DMCA free conference.
Dialogue Quest Mutant, no Elder Scrolls 6. Game isn't even in development yet.
Okay, wait. The Square Enix Summer Game Show, we also have a DMCA friendly version of the stream available. Okay, good.
That's what we'd love to see.
Edith
says that she can beat your time for this one.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. I had to rebuild it literally from the beginning. This doesn't count. Why are they playing Fast and Furious trailers?
You know, family.
Chat. I did it. Drop test. I honestly feel like I want to drop this thing. I want to play baseball and just whoosh, 2 hours and 45 minutes. This was horrible. Honestly, I'm so like I'm bewildered by how bad I did at building this.
Peter K. LegoCon is sometime next week. Want to say the 20-something?
Yeah, it's the 26th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. All right, we're gonna bring up Twitch here in a second, and we're gonna take a look at that in a second while they're talking about some stuff. Drop test June 26th. Yep, that's correct. So guys, we're gonna watch the Square Enix conference real quick. I'm sure that'll be fast.
How long is this one?
How long were you trying to fix it? A long time. I was almost done. Like when the Microsoft conference was starting, I was on the 4th bag, which is the last bag, and I literally rebuilt the whole thing, thinking that I had this wrong. But all it was so look, when you build this, when you're placing the faceplate. So I'm going to clarify this for anybody else that might. Naturally, you would think that the face would rest flat with the surface right here, just because of that's how it looks in the booklet. But no, instead what you have to do is bring it down, and you're leaving just this random gap, which is, again, I think it's just because I've built so many Lego sets and I'm shocked that there would be just a random gap. But that's what you do, that because then you'll cover it up with this at the correct angle. But basically you have to actually pin it down, so you're not going to place it flat the way that you would think it would be. You actually have to leave this pretty ginormous gap. And once you've pinned that into place and you have accounted for this giant gap, that's what's going to allow you to place this onto there. Hold up. Did I get it? There we go. And then you'll get the helmet. So, and it does look pretty good once you're done, but I don't like the back, and I also still don't like the color. I wish the color was all like metallic, because that would make it look sick, but I think that would probably be way too expensive. That would probably make it like a...
But I don't like the stud sticking out.
Where? Everywhere, you mean?
Like just everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does look a little awkward because it goes from like the smoothness here into the studded, like for the head piece. It would have been probably cool if it was all smoothed down. I agree. But I feel like that probably would have made it look a little too bulky. I think the thing that I was worried about with this set, which is kind of like the flat, like face, it doesn't have that issue. Like it does look pretty good. Although this piece just fell off for no apparent reason, so that was fun.
Yeah.
There's just here's what I'll say. There's just a lot of stuff on this set that just seems to be very poorly engineered. Like there's just stuff falling constantly. Whereas I felt like on the Venom set, like once I was done, it was not going anywhere, you know? Whereas here, there's constantly pieces kind of wanting to not be where they're supposed to be. Sheesh! Right, Manny?
Yes.
Yeah! Sheesh out of 10. Chat, can we get some hype up? Let's get some hype, chat. Chat. Let's get some hype.
Hype.
Hype. Did you see, by the way, at the end of the stream, it sounded like somebody became a member? It's like, that's so weird that Xbox used the same sound effect that I used for membership.
I can't believe that they copied that from you without giving any credit.
How weird was that, dude? I was so weirded out by that.
Oh, did you see my my new Discord profile photo?
No, what does it look like? Post. I gotta see it.
You gotta click on here. I'll put it in.
Oh my god, Manny, that is so like. It looks like you're trying to sell me car insurance. Hi, can I please talk to you about extended warranty?
look at that photo in members chat. It's perfect.
Hi, would you like to buy some extra car insurance? Also, nice, really good, smooth cutting of the shoulder there.
Listen,
you really cleaned it up nicely.
No, my favorite is the neck.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. You're literally missing a piece. Oh man, Just literally take that photo. There's literally what's the name of that website? Remove.bg, I think, or something like that.
Maybe. I just went into Photoshop and I just did the select tool.
Well, I'm just saying, yeah, literally go to remove background and use that, and I think it'll crop it a little better.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, remove.bg, I just checked.
Nice.
Do you play any Animal Crossing Horizon? Yes, I've tried it. I bought it, I streamed it like twice for 2 hours. I just can't get into it. I don't know. It's just so slow. Like nothing happens.
I liked it and then I didn't.
I don't know. I get the, like, I don't know. To me, like, if I'm going to play that kind of like relaxing sort of game, then I'll probably just play Minecraft or something like that.
Or
you know?
Mario Kart.
No, definitely not Mario Kart. Mario Kart would be the last thing. Mario Kart is what I wanted to play right after I was not able to get this faceplate to attach.
Yeah.
The rage was setting in, you know?
I have played Animal Crossing for 35 hours.
Jeez.
Now, to expose Edith.
Okay, go ahead.
Edith has played Animal Crossing for 530 hours or more.
Edith! Are you nuts? 500 hours?
Let's see. Our friend Steph, she has played for 230 hours or more.
What are you doing, people? 230 hours for what? What do? You need a stick to jump in that game.
You do need a stick to jump. Our dearly beloved friend Amy, sorry, I'm exposing all of you right now, has played Animal Crossing New Horizons for 880 hours or more.
Hey. I'm here to defend myself.
Oh my god, it's hurting my head. I don't understand how you can play. Okay, Edith, go ahead. Defend yourself first. But
that was the only game I played in a really, really long time. And that was the first game that made me pick up my Switch again in over like a year or so. So that was the only thing that I played.
Hold up. No, but what do you do?
It's a lot of design and stuff. And that's what and like finding like the little insects and just having like a routine in that game. What made me be attached to it. And just like visiting my villagers and doing this and doing that for them and just all of that. Sometimes, to be fair.
Hold up, Edith. Can I just clarify something? You do realize that in 500 hours you could have built a real life village? You could have literally built multiple houses in real life in 500 hours.
It was during quarantine. We couldn't go out.
You could have added another floor to your house.
During quarantine.
Yes. 500 hours in that game. I feel like I would want to. I played for 4 hours and I wanted to just. I was like, I don't get it. I was trying to understand it. I was like, why did it play? Wait, okay. Another clarification. Can you at some point jump without the use of a stick?
No, you have to jump with.
No, yeah, you can. You can if you were to build a little piece of land, like you could jump from one little like piece of
but
like
you also have to.
Area. But you have to like design it.
Yeah, you'd have to go into the app, activate the designer mode. Then you'd have to pull out your shovel. You'd have to go build a bridge. You'd walk across it. Then you'd have to delete the thing.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I mean, hey, to each their own. To each their own. I don't play it anymore. I haven't touched it since like December, so I don't play it anymore.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That legitimately scared me. 500 hours.
Again, that was the only game that I played. Jeez.
You could have done the jump rope challenge 1,000 times in 500 hours. But then Manny says that there's other people who have 800 hours, which is nuts.
Yeah, there's more people that have like 1,000 something hours. And there's still people that play right now that spend hours just playing it and streaming it. And I mean, again, there's some people that like Animal Crossing that don't like Fortnite, you know? Like, so it's like, to each their own. And
Oh, I'm not trying to make a case for Fortnite. I'm just
I know. I'm just saying that, like, for example, when I was playing, like, I wasn't playing any other games, and I didn't know anybody else that I would talk, like, that would play games. Like, it was just myself, and that was it. All my other friends didn't game.
Oh,
and
so
again,
what you're
was
saying
the game-
is it's like for depressed, like lonely people?
So.
Oh.
I guess so.
Dang. Well, you just
I
Don't worry.
exposed
That was
myself.
rude.
Edith, I'm about to make you look incredible. My friend, as of May 12th, has put 3,987 hours into Destiny 2.
Wow.
Well, to be fair, I probably have 1,000 hours in Fortnite. So who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Right? Who am I to judge? Edith exposed. I don't know. I look, to each their own. To each their own. She's right. But I just couldn't. I couldn't get past 4 hours in Animal Crossing.
I mean, yeah. Now I do realize that there's like,
because just everything takes an hour.
Yeah, and there's like kind of like no point anymore for me, because that's why I don't go on in it anymore. Because I'm just like, dang, like I don't even. I put in so many hours into this game, and I feel like I've gone nowhere. So that's when I'm just like, why am I continuing to play?
That sounds really sad, actually. Hey, I just put 500 hours into. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy!
Oh, it's already announced? Okay.
Oh,
guys!
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Let's go! Sorry. I'm sorry for scaring you. Sorry for jump scaring you guys. I'm sorry.
So we got fined.
Licensed music has been
Oh my goodness.
I know, we clearly
Dude!
need a plan.
It's real. I actually like this song too. Look at these things, Manny. Okay, we gotta decide which Guardian is which. Hopefully this is multiplayer.
I'll be Rocket.
I'll be Star-Lord.
Makes sense.
Naturally.
Edith will be Groot.
You want monster? Show you monster! No! We disrobe!
Keep your pants on.
No, we don't need to disrobe, Drax.
I like how they're going with like the most recent iteration of the comics look for them.
Yeah.
I'm down to be Groot.
You had one job, Quill.
I did exactly what?
You are Star. Oh, never mind. I think you have to play as Star-Lord.
Oh, what?
Maybe. Yeah. Also, where's Groot?
Groot was there.
Oh yeah, there he is. Sorry, pardon me.
Wait, so we have to be Star-Lord?
I think so.
But I want to play as other people.
Oh, Mantis! Cool. Cosmo the dog!
Oh, Russian dog.
They did not ask me to do the voice again. Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Who's developing it?
Okay, that's a little weird. October 26th, bro?
What?
What?
Senior producer here
It's Oliver
Perlot. So it's the same people.
We've had the privilege to work on our version of Marvel's
Whoa,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
dude.
Imagine it into a single
I'm shocked that it's this year.
Third-person action-adventure game. It's our
I
own
am scared,
fresh take on the Guardians.
Why?
Something that's really unique
I don't
to
know.
our game
I just don't want to.
Too soon? Oh. But this is not a multiplayer game. This is just like
It's not
a...
a multiplayer game.
Yeah, it's a third-person action adventure.
But today, I'm really excited to have all of you join us on this journey, and you'll hear more about the game from our team behind this project.
Right, let's do this.
Can we see gameplay at least?
Yeah, well, I think they showed a little bit of the combat against some of the units, but...
I had the opportunity to write for Marvel on some of their
Dude.
titles. I went back with the help of Bill Roseman, the editor.
Yeah, see,
and kind
the
of
inspiration
cherry-picked
is the most
characters
recent.
From Marvel's past.
That's awesome. Oh, I was on stage with this guy at E3.
Oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive? And that became the Guardians of the Galaxy comic, which
Bill
we
Roseman.
loved working on.
Yes.
He's really nice.
The first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal,
We were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look, and they stayed silent. I don't know if it's a minute, but in my head, it was a minute. I was like, oh my God, like they hate it.
We realized how much that Marvel and Eidos Montreal share and have in common, and that we knew the Guardians were in perfect hands.
Looking at the samples that Eidos were kind enough to show me, I think he's fantastic and absolutely in the spirit of what these characters are.
What makes the gameplay experience unique to me is no matter in what phase of the game you are, whether you're in exploration or you're fighting, the Guardians are constantly around you and you never feel alone. While you're the leader, the Guardians will also challenge you and make decisions on their own, and you will have to adapt to it.
You are literally part of
Oh, so there's like a kind of a telltale system of like where you pick and choose decisions, I guess.
And the game will react to what you do and say.
Gamora, no killing teammates.
Says who?
It's literally in your contract.
I made no such commitment.
You are playing as Star-Lord and you're using your blasters.
I'd rather not play as Star-Lord though.
Star-Lord is really empowering.
It would have been kind of cool if this was multiplayer, to be honest. Right? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Gameplay. Okay, so 4 abilities. Did you see that in the bottom right?
I did see it.
As well. And on top of all of this, he can use the unique abilities of his Guardians.
We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
That's a Nova core as well. So I wonder if they'll have Nova in it. Because he's hugely involved in the War of the Realms and all that.
For less than a year, they create something on a small scale that looks insignificant. And as they progress through the story, they discover that they created something really big that threatens the galaxy.
There are a lot of very interesting villains in the Marvel franchise.
Are we getting Mephisto and Guardians of the Galaxy?
You get to get your pick of which ones will make the best for this story. That gives us the opportunity to bring in some that are well known, but some that are also not all that well known.
What Eidos
I don't know who that
so great
was.
about them is capturing what it's like to be a misfit family. They're also bringing an amazing imagination to it. You're going to see planets and characters that are going to blow your mind.
Interpreting it in its own way, I think, makes it feel incredibly fresh and exciting. It's not a matter of trying to replicate the comic or trying to replicate the film. It's trying to take the medium you're working in and make the best version of Guardians out of that.
They made it fun. They made it rock and roll. They delivered everything you would want in a Guardians game.
I am a little concerned, like you said, as far as like, it seems like the loop, like they didn't really want to show us a lot of gameplay, which is a little weird considering it's out this year.
Yeah.
Like, why hide the gameplay?
Like this. Oh.
Wait. Well, I'm wrong.
There we go.
I'm wrong.
That explains it.
Here we go. PlayStation prompts used for demo purposes only. Got it.
Uh-huh. What's the catch, Eidos? Who's gonna be an exclusive skin?
Okay, there's trading cards.
37 units?
And coins.
Appear to be 6,963 units short. We intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill.
I know.
I don't know why Drax looks a little weird, no?
He does.
Like, he looks like he doesn't have the same art style as the others.
Yeah.
Ever since you first joined us, I mean,
Like, he looks a little more hyper-realistic.
It's the eyes.
Maybe it is the eyes.
team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no sacrifice.
I will sacrifice your head.
And take us to the majestic mountains of Kakaran.
Guys, I think we should hear out Groot for once.
You said Blitz? Did I say Blitz?
You know, the only problem with
Instead of Drax?
Drax? I heard Drax.
Oh, I thought I thought I said Drax.
Groot, are you really
I heard
offering
Drax.
to-
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
So, Groot, I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Groot looks pretty good, though.
He does.
I like the design for him. With the armor. Yeah. Yeah.
He's unstable and vicious and totally...
Star-Lord has the most ridiculous shoulder pads ever. Like the amount of padding that he has in his... Look at the amount of padding he has in his jacket. Like, what's up with that, bro?
You say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
When is it coming out? October 20... What was it? 22nd? 26th? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Dude, October is becoming stacked.
It's Broketober again.
Yeah, there's going to be like so many games in October.
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far. That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
That was a funny joke.
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out.
She says immediately, ask Peter.
It was a great joke. Good joke.
Yeah.
Good joke.
Yeah. It had layers.
Yeah, like ogres.
Drax's voice isn't deep enough. I mean, I don't mind different interpretations. I just find him to look like he looks like he's a different art style almost
Yeah, I agree with you. He does look weird
compared to the others. Like he just doesn't seem to fit in with the other.
I will say I like the designs of all of the characters so far. Like
Yeah.
none of them are speaking out as concerning like Avengers was.
Yeah, for sure. I like the design for everybody except Drax. And it's not even that I dislike it. It's just relative to the others. He just doesn't fit in.
I think the only thing I don't like about Drax is the face. But I think the rest of like the build, the swords, the knives, the rest of it looks pretty good.
I just think something is off about like the neck also. Like I feel like his neck is too long or something. I don't know. Maybe it's the red around the neck that makes it look longer. Okay, cool. They're showing us gameplay. Dude, what is this spaghetti monster?
They're showing a lot of like noodles and tentacles and I'm
yeah.
Like, come on, this isn't an anime. This is an anime adaptation of Galaxy.
Is this a PlayStation exclusive? No, they said at the start that they're just using the prompts for PlayStation just for the demo purposes. So no. That was cool. Okay, so you got two different abilities. So on the right, you have different commands for the Guardians, and then 4 abilities for each Guardian. So that's 16
like
abilities, I guess. And then left, you have your own abilities. It's also cool that it looks like you can use specific effects.
Yeah, that
Like,
was the other thing.
Like the first one required ice. This one, he said it's an aquafana, which means I guess you'd use a different effect on it.
Yeah,
Ooh, there's a leveling system. I like that. So there might be RPG elements.
Yeah. So it looks like they're taking inspiration from old Final Fantasies where you could control other characters but not play as them, which is interesting.
Yeah, so it's almost like a party. You have like your own party.
Yeah.
And it
because you
did
could do
seem
that
like
in
when you're...
parts.
And it did seem like you do have kind of that Final Fantasy thing of like the battle area. Like it did seem like there were invisible walls. Like you kind of have an open area, but it's not like a fully open area, right?
Yeah.
I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face. Put me down.
Where's Nebula? We actually didn't see Nebula yet. We've seen Mantis though. Samurai Cobra, thank you for the super chat. Any Skywalker Saga stuff or Indiana Jones game? No and no.
No. The top left. Did you see the top left corner?
What did it say, sir? Rocket Furious.
It's like that. Everybody just liked that.
Yeah. Press F to pay respect.
Okay, deal.
I don't know if this music is because of copyright or not, but that sounded very Final Fantasy-ish.
Yeah, this looks like Final Fantasy mixed with Tomb Raider.
Yeah, you're kind of correct with the whole slime, tentacles. What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, now these look like
designs.
yeah, I do like the creature designs.
At least there's varied enemies and not just robots.
Yeah, we've already got more variety than if this is Avengers, it'd just be like 17 different slimes.
Active reloading, okay.
Stagger bar. Cool.
Yeah.
So you can land stuns. Okay. You can get stunned as well. Oh, ultimate. Okay, that's cool. It just starts playing rock music and you get to go blast people.
Oh, that is cool. I don't know what it has for the DMCA free, but for us it has a bad reputation.
Cool.
Looks good.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, to me, this is what I was saying before. Like, I would have loved to see something like this with the Green Lanterns, where it would have been an RPG. So
you could play as
we
like
get
Kyle
it.
Or
Yeah.
John Kilowog.
The only thing I agree with you is that it would be cool, obviously, if they gave you the option to play not just the Star-Lord.
Yeah.
But who knows? That might be DLC, right? Like, they might do, like, hey, here's an adventure for, as the other characters or something, right?
Yeah. Which is, it's just interesting because Final Fantasy VII Remake let you switch to the other characters.
What? This is an affront to democracy. I just think that on the outside.
Out of all the people to talk about an affront to democracy. Oh, Drax. They got great tone.
Then you better not mess this up. You hang tight there, bud. When the time comes, I'll get you out of there.
Can you stop buffering, please?
Drac. Gamora, can you help me with this? What? Why?
Thank you for a 30-second ad.
To guarantee your safety as a leader.
Oh, come on. Don't look at me. I ain't pulling that thing. Remember, buddy, menacing, like me, only bigger. I am Groot. Not bad.
It's a weird voice for Groot. I'm a Groot.
Easy, big guy. So,
Oh, they're playing the greatest song of all time. I need a hero.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
I think that looks promising, honestly. Like, especially if the RPG system is like got a good amount of build to it, you know what I mean? Like, if you can really, like, let's say instead of just having the blasters, maybe you could convert them to like different guns and stuff and give me equipment. Maybe even customize the character. That'd be cool. Whoa, my God. What the heck did Rocket just use?
The typical sliding down an area.
Yep. My favorite. Oh, that was weird. It just went gray.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
At first I thought that was Ronan. Because the big giant
I'm not
hammer.
well versed on.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Thought you could rob me, Dweller.
Tentacles.
Feast upon them.
Okay, so there will be some big boss fights.
Yeah. Big boss fight.
Big boss fights. That's crazy. I mean, I'm stoked. I'll check it out for sure. That looks promising. October. And look at those throwback costumes. Let's go. Look at
those are cool.
Dude, look at Rocket with the
one.
suit. Okay, chat, I'll get it. I'll get the collector's edition. I'll get the collector's.
Oh, no PC.
First up,
No PC.
Was that correct? Did I see that right?
No PC. They don't support PC. Square Enix doesn't like PC. Aw, look at this. Whoa. That transition, though.
Yeah, that's usually the way to... Oh, there is a PC. Okay. Oh, the first 6 games?
Yeah, probably some sort of collection, right?
Yeah. Because all the others have been ported.
Coming
over
soon.
except
Just
the first
Steam
6.
and mobile. Cool. There you go. PC Master Race.
Okay. I'm telling y'all, PC.
What is this? Any idea, Manny?
No, I don't have any idea.
I like the art style.
Old school. Might be an old game.
This is Final Fantasy?
I don't think.
No, this is Legend of Mana.
Yeah, so this is Legend.
So this is a remake.
Why did they do that backwards?
Wow, that's weird. It's also PS4, Steam, and Switch. So no Xbox. Oh, Avengers. Here we go. Here we go. Let's redeem it. Come on, bring it back. Come on, give me Black Panther DLC and make it look awesome.
I don't like his forehead spikes.
I do. Okay, here we go. What do we got? June. Cosmic Cube. Yep.
Secure that super weapon at all costs. Cosmic energy is building up.
This is all the same stuff.
Yep. I'm looking at it.
This is not a. This is literally, you can't promote one mission as a content. Like, hey, you got to complete this mission within a certain amount of time. Content.
Looking at the difference between Guardians and this, I'm like, An challenging new mission.
AIM will save this world. I will save it.
There is no end to these clones. You don't understand.
I mean, that's like if the Guardians of the Galaxy video game ends up being just that tentacle monster. Like, that's the equivalent.
Yeah. Is there actually going to be more stuff to do in the Apocalypse Zone?
They're going to announce the MCU Cap skin, I betcha, and Thor releasing either today or something. That would be kind of like a, and you can go get it right now, you know?
Listen, it's Avengers.
Okay, I do like that. I do like that. Randomized boss fights is good. That's good, because it feels like it's so rare to actually get into a... Wait, that's at Summer and Beyond, so that might come out in like August.
Yeah.
It would have to be August, right?
This might be September, because some people consider September summer.
Well, those people are wrong, but look at that.
Who has seen 3 Black Panthers fall? I must warn you of a few things. Many eyes follow the path you are about to walk down.
Dude, that looks awesome.
It's looking good so far.
Be honest. You just wanted to show.
Oh, there's Shuri. I like the suit. I don't know.
There's Claw.
Ooh, cool. Does he have the arm or no?
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
It could also be one of those arms where it looks like a normal one.
Okay, that's concerning. At least a new enemy type, but still, I don't like that they look like aimbots.
Oh, he has the arm.
Oh, yep, there it goes.
Spider robot.
Alright. Vibranium does not belong to me. It belongs to Wakanda.
A giant what?
It's a giant claw. Dude, they're doing Dynamax from Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly.
They're bringing in Dynamax. All the villains get to Dynamax. Summer and Beyond. Summer and Beyond. That's what it is. It's hopefully it's August. That'd be great. I'm a little nervous about the enemy types. And we didn't get the MCU Thor. Listen, dude. Listen, dude. Okay, let's just say we can be, guys, we can all be excited about Guardians of the Galaxy. Please be excited. Please be excited.
I think Guardian seems fun.
Guardians seems fun.
Execution must be perfect.
This is Hitman.
That guy right there, that was all of us watching the Marvel Avengers review.
Hitman.
And they will never know what
Hitman Sniper. Oh, that was a really, like, I just don't understand why the...
I don't get it either.
It's like they don't listen at all. It's like they just
should have been like a 10-minute showcase of War for Wakanda.
Just show us like, hey, here's all the variety of new enemies. Here's the unless if of course there's none of that. Unless if it's literally going to be like way more surface level.
I don't want it to, and I don't want the excuse of, oh, well, they're going to do a war table for it. But this is E3. This is your chance to show it. This is Square Enix's celebration of their games.
And especially because it's like, this is your chance to entice people who maybe did not pick up the game or have no interest in picking up the game. This is your chance to show the game to them, right? Like show them the game.
Show them why it's worth it to come back.
That was not a good trailer.
Like, I don't even know what the story for War of Wakanda is.
Claw is going to try to steal.
That's it?
Yeah. And he'll become really big at some point.
Yeah. Final Fantasy Battle Royale, for those of you interested.
Wait, is this really Final Fantasy Battle Royale? It actually looks like it.
It is.
The first soldier. The first soldier.
Soldier. Winter Soldier.
2021. Okay.
Today, the team at Platinum Games is giving you an exclusive look at the epic world of Babylon's Fall, featuring fluid combat, powerful weapons, and a unique
I knew that I would
art
be
style.
disappointed.
I was hoping I wouldn't be. Because I felt like they've started to listen. I was like, oh, okay, MCU skins, little adjustments, the Tachyon Rift thing, like allowing people to play the same heroes, even though they took that away already. I was like, oh, maybe. And then just, nope.
It was seen as a tower of ruin.
Gaming Pizza says August for Wakanda. Is it confirmed, Gaming Pizza? Or is that what you wish?
The date.
Yeah, because it said just summer and beyond. Which also is a little bit worrisome, the fact that it says summer and beyond. Like, so does that mean that that's going to be multiple months for just the Wakanda DLC?
I think they're doing summer and beyond to be like, it could launch in the summer. Or it could be beyond.
Or it could never launch. That's beyond, guys.
My guess is September.
I feel like if it's September, I feel like that's like too soon in tandem with Guardians. Like I feel like it'd be better for them to do August and then October you get Guardians.
And also, remember guys, Spider-Man was supposed to be out in March.
Yeah, nobody needs to bring that up. Somebody was telling me on my last stream though for Marvel Avengers, they were saying that it's still this year. Like apparently it's still happening, but I want to see it before I believe it.
If they were going to show it, this would have been the time to do it.
Well, I think if it gets shown, it'll probably be at the PlayStation thing because it's exclusive, right?
I guess so.
So supposedly Sony's doing some sort of conference in like a couple of weeks, right? So if that happens, then that's probably where we'll get it.
That's probably where we'll see.
I mean, did Sony say that is Sony going to appear at Gamescom? Because that's in like in a couple of weeks as well,
I don't think so. I think Sony's just done with other conferences and they're just doing it by themselves.
That's kind of lame.
Not Sony.
Like this one now before you.
Cool enemy types.
Begins its tale of both hope and despair.
PS4 Instinct, like, oh, PS5.
I don't know why they have
Developer interview. Okay.
a lot of weird like
Nier
releases.
Automata.
February 2017. I agree with that. I think Platinum is like one of the most consistent developers. They don't make bad games, you know?
Remember that time when Platinum was making Scalebound, then it got canceled?
Yep.
That hurts.
Well, whose fault is that?
It's Microsoft's
Exactly.
entirely. They said, yeah, we don't want to make this game anymore.
Yeah.
It was a dumb
They
decision.
gave up on it. Yeah. Especially because people were so hyped for that, remember? When they showed the trailers
disliked
with
that.
the dragons.
Yeah.
Because it was so like unlike Microsoft.
Your music.
Yeah, it was so like unlike Microsoft, like something that you wouldn't expect like Microsoft to make. It was like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I want it to come back.
I wonder if they're ever gonna let these guys make a Marvel game.
That would be interesting.
You know it's gonna be. You know it's gonna be an awesome from gameplay perspective.
Yeah.
ハイファンタジー感というかその上品さというところはすごい意識してくれっていう。
You gotta let them do something with like fantasy.
Yeah, that's
like a Thor video game.
Thor could be interesting.
You know.
I wonder maybe Doctor Strange.
That would be a perfect pick. Good call.
They're going through different dimensions and
yep.
That could be cool.
Oh, also maybe like Shang-Chi or something with like fighting, yeah, the different rings and everything, right? You could do the Fing Fang Foom.
I want Fing Fang Foom. Long-form developer interview now available. Go to babylonsfall.com/beta.
Okay, so apparently Black Panther is confirmed for August. Okay, cool.
August, okay.
Why would they not say it then? That's so like, I don't get it. It's so weird. Hey, here's an announcement, but we're not gonna put it in the actual
Here's a look at the Life is Strange remastered collection.
reveal.
Life is Strange.
So weird to be back. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
It's back.
That's so confusing.
I know. Squeenix, what are you doing? Just say August.
Yeah, summer and beyond. Even though we just showed you the previous two panels, they were June and July, which makes the next one kind of. You'd think that that would mean that the next one is August. Wait, how did she get extra tears? Did you see that? Did you see that? She had like no tears, and then with the
times the tears,
and then it just they're like tear effects. We're introducing brand new tear technology with the next generation.
Rachel saved my life.
16 times the tears on your face.
Something happened to her. We have to find her, Max.
You've never seen this much crying.
Holy shit. Max, what's going on? No.
That threw me off when she said Max. What's going on? I was like, what? Who's talking to me?
I need to play this game.
Yeah, I played the first like season, I guess, of it. Yeah, it was really good.
Whatever's going on between us.
But I feel like now there's been so many that are like they're just intimidated to go back into it. Just so much. Because there was like season.
I had a choice.
Well, there's been Life is Strange 1, Life is Strange 2.
Then there was several like side things. No.
Yeah, there was the one with the little brother, Captain Fantastic, something like that.
Yeah.
And then there was Tell Me Why. So there's been 4.
Yeah. Life is Strange Remastered Collection available September 30th. Yo, let's go. More games this year. Okay.
Imagine if War of Wakanda said available August. Oh, hey, it's MX17.
Who's that?
A musician.
Thanks. I didn't figure that out. Oh, there's another one. You see? True Colors. There's another one. There's a 5th game.
Is there another one, True Colors? I think that's the new one that's coming out.
You can see the love and care that Deck 9 have put into remastering both Life is Strange and Before the Storm.
Look, tears. You see that? I'm telling you, tear technology. Chat, there's tear technology available here. No tears, tears. We couldn't include the tears in the previous generation, but now we can.
There it is. True Colors.
Small town supernatural mystery. Alex Chen must uncover the truth behind her brother's death, using her psychic power of empathy to unravel the shocking secrets of Haven Springs. Today, we have a first look at Alex's unique power in action. Here's game director Zach Garris for more.
Cool.
Alex's psychic power of empathy is integral to the story of Life is Strange True Colors. It impacts every relationship she builds and every decision she makes.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend.
For years, Alex has been unable to shut out the strong feelings of others, the fear, sadness, and anger of those around her, leading her to believe her power is a curse. In the wake of Gabe's death, Alex realizes the only way she can find the truth is to embrace her power.
I can't believe this is happening. And the only way to understand is to feel what he's feeling.
From the very start, you can use Alex's power to focus on brightly colored auras to gain an insight into people's emotions.
He was too young. Just too young.
These valuable insights deepen Alex's relationships with the folk of Haven Springs, as well as sparking new dialogue options and events, as here from a scene very early on in the game.
You're gonna lose her. You're gonna lose her, and it's all your fault.
Alex has uncovered a secret that Mac wants to keep hidden from his long-term girlfriend, and now he is terrified that Alex will reveal it before he can talk to Riley.
She is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please, help me out.
Mac's telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
Pim T-Bone, what do you mean, rip volatile game?
Are you serious? I need to get back to work.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Wow, voice crack.
When Alex encounters a particularly strong aura, she can reach out to actively...
Wait, so the new Nintendo Switch Pro is going to be called New Nintendo Switch?
Probably, knowing Nintendo.
Oh my god. Why? So what happens if you want to buy a used one of those? What would you ask for? Hey, can I get a used new Nintendo Switch?
Nintendo Switch. Yeah, that's how it was in the new 3DS.
Oh, why Nintendo? Why? I just don't get it. Why can't you just call it Nintendo Switch Pro?
Who's worse at naming consoles, Nintendo or Xbox?
I don't know. It's a toss-up between those two. I think they hire the same person. I swear.
Go from Wii to Wii U to Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo 2DS, new Nintendo 3DS, new Nintendo 3DS XL.
Yeah. And then Nintendo Switch was a good name.
What would that do to her?
Yeah.
What would it do to me?
I remember when it was code NX and all the reporting on it.
Should I?
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth? The choice is yours.
Alex's powers look so awesome.
What do you think they're going to close the show with?
I'll make some of these choices, but I can't wait to play it with you.
What would be their
Final
big...
Fantasy. It would be
Yeah,
Final
that's what I'm
Fantasy, but
trying to
that's
think.
gonna be for Sony.
True colors now. And if you choose the
What
ultimate
if Square
edition,
Enix
you'll also
maybe
receive
a new Tomb Raider, but I doubt it.
And that's it for today.
Maybe they
No, I
bring
don't think so.
back-
Because isn't that the team that's making Guardians?
It's Guardians and Avengers.
Yeah, so it can't be.
So
Like, they
it
would be
can't
stretched
Tomb
too
Raider,
thin.
and it
Yeah.
can't be Deus Ex. I don't know what they end with.
Do you think there's any chance that Guardians was supposed to be DLC for Marvel's Avengers and they were like, yo, let's just take this out and just make it a game?
No, but I think it was supposed to be
And
co-op,
now,
and then it
we
got
are
turned into
excited
single
to
player.
unveil a brand new title from Square Enix Japan.
Oh, brand new title. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts. With the memory, not when. Story scenario, director, producer. I can't read them all so fast.
I'm here to kill chaos. That's my
Producer, concept, Tetsuya Nomura. He did
Team
Final Fantasy
Ninja! Dude, let's go.
What is this?
like chaos.
Team Ninja.
Oh, Team Ninja. Okay. Is this Devil May Cry?
I think so. It looks like the new what's his face.
Dante?
Yeah.
I only know one thing. I want to kill chaos. I need to. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger. Thirst. Move aside.
Okay, maybe not. I don't know.
I don't like how dark
Everything's getting crystallized.
Yeah.
Do you think it has the word crystal in it?
Crystal? That could be good.
This is the shrine of chaos. He's here. We just have to hunt him down. Feel the pain.
Wait, that guy just ripped his head off and then said, feel
Yeah,
the
and then
pain.
said,
I don't think he's going to feel anything.
This is it.
You should have done that before. Like, you should have mentioned that before. He, like, literally rips that character's heads off and then goes, feel the pain. I think he's not feeling anything anymore.
If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Chaos.
I mean, this is probably going to be a really good, like, from a gameplay perspective, it's probably going to be really fun.
Yep.
But it might have a cheesy storyline.
And who are you? We're here to kill chaos.
Yeah, never mind. I don't think this is Devil May Cry. But he looked like the Devil May Cry, like the new redesigned Dante.
But Dante's hair is still longer.
I think he has pretty short hair now. Y'all are Busa. What is this? Silak, what game is this? Chaos Emperor. Stranger of Paradise. Oh, it's a Final Fantasy game, bro.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Manny.
Yeah, I don't play
bro,
Final Fantasy.
A bold new vision for Final Fantasy.
I
2022.
thought Nomura, and I was like, okay, so it's got to be Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts, because that's what he works on.
Demo is available soon, though.
The amazing Square Enix titles you can play now, as well as those to come.
This is Pokemon, right?
I can't see. You're ahead of me.
Oh.
They're gonna do what?
Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, that is definitely Final Fantasy VII. That's the re-release.
Outriders.
For PS5, the new.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they also make Outriders. Life is Strange True Colors.
Don't give me another ad.
Black Panther War for Wakanda.
Forspoken. Well, that looks interesting.
That does look interesting. Why would they not show that?
I don't know. I want to see more of that.
That almost looked like it'd be like a horror style game.
Yeah. There's Guardians. Again with the tentacles.
No, of course I will. I'll call you.
That's just so awkward.
Keep an eye out for news about our
no,
next
no.
Square
There's more.
Enix Presents. I'm Matt Mercer.
No.
Oh no, that's
Next
it.
time.
Huh. Oh, wait. They're doing another Square Enix Presents. Right?
I think they said more info on the next one, but they're not doing another one right now.
Let's just do another one, Square Enix.
Square Enix, you were
That was
supposed
really
to show
weird.
off more for Wakanda.
That was really weird because I honestly expected. I honestly did not expect for them to end like that. I thought they, like, if that's the case, wouldn't you want to end on Guardians?
Or end with a big blowout for War of Wakanda.
Yeah. Huh. That was kind of strange.
That was a really weird.
Yeah.
It was better than Gearbox.
I didn't even watch that one. We didn't get the XCOM game though, did we?
No, because that's not.
I thought it was
Gearbox is a
2K.
subsidiary of
Yeah, I
2K.
thought they were doing it together. That's why. But I guess not. Manny, what would you give that conference out of 10, bro?
Probably like a 5.
Yeah, I thought that was the weakest one. I mean, I like the Guardians reveal. That was really cool. But aside from that, everything else was like.
I will say Square Enix has a better track record. Well, Avengers. But the rest of the games that they showed, I'm sure for people that love them, looked good. I'm sure people that love Life is Strange, they're very excited about the remaster and True Colors that's coming out.
Yeah, that's true.
Guardians looked good. I'll still say it. Guardians did look good, but just a little bit odd with some of the choices. But better choices than Avengers from what we can tell.
Agreed. Yeah, I think I'd go a little bit higher. So maybe like a 6 out of 10 for me. But
did I like this one better than Ubisoft? No.
No, I thought Ubisoft was better.
This would be a 5.
I also didn't like just the pacing for the show. It felt very like segmented and poorly, like they didn't build up to a crescendo, if that makes sense. Like I feel like a conference should be kind of building towards like you start big and you end big, which is what like the Summer Game Fest did an excellent job of that, right? You start off with Tiny Tina and then you end it off with Elden Ring. So it was like really well paced. Whereas this felt very kind of weirdly paced.
Yeah.
So
although I will say Microsoft did have a good ending with the mini fridge. So
that's true. The mini fridge was powerful for sure. Yeah.
I want to check Twitter right now and see how many people are talking about that mini fridge.
What is your favorite conference? Since the next one we get is Nintendo, right? On Tuesday?
Nintendo is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers has Back for Blood.
Yeah, but that's just Back for Blood.
EA. So I think the next one is Nintendo. So far,
yeah, EA would be awesome if they showed Jedi Fallen Order. I'd love that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So far, I will say Xbox has been my favorite. I just feel like they've shown the most bang for my buck personally. For me being already in the ecosystem, me having Game Pass, and then showing a lot of games that I personally was interested in. Even if they aren't big budget games, they still look like interesting games that I'm willing to give it a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I almost wonder if I like Ubisoft a little bit better, but it's also because I was trying to build the set, so I wasn't like paying as much attention as I should have. But yeah, I don't know. Either Ubisoft or Xbox for sure. Xbox, like again, no doubt, value-wise, incredible. All right, guys, we're gonna call it a day with the Lego Marvel's Iron Man helmet. Very fairly titled. This is probably the most clickbait stream I've ever done in my entire life, because we went from doing the Iron Man helmet to watching the Microsoft conference to then watching the Square Enix conference. But Manny, thanks for hanging out. Let people know where they can find you, bro.
You can find me at Star Wars Nerd 9 on Twitter. You can go subscribe to Here Be Gabe on YouTube and follow him on Twitter as well.
Sweet. Thank you for the shout outs. You guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. I will hopefully catch you guys here on the next one. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye.